Yes, welcome back to DR Sports for another weekend preview show with myself, AG2. We've got Matisse in the building, Robbie, Abby, and Flex for your first show of 2025. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bloody New Year to you people
Happy New Year.
around the table.
Happy
How are
New
we?
Year,
All
my
good?
friend.
Ow, sorry.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, my friend. One more year,
guys.
fun, damn.
How are we?
Missed you all.
I'm glorious, man.
Good to see you again, my friend.
Struggling.
Yeah?
Struggling.
You're cold.
No,
Flu.
just
Cole Palmer and that.
results,
Come on.
mate.
Results. The results are not
Well,
results.
on to the results. Results are good, man.
I thought you were just a chill guy.
Merry
bro.
Christmas.
Just a chill guy.
You should be good. I don't know why you had that rage the other day because you said you're not in the title race.
No, because it was just.
Yeah,
just
they're not in the
context
title
of it.
race.
The context of it is important.
Yeah,
You got to
it's
watch the whole
crazy.
thing.
You're not in a title race.
They're not in the title race, is it?
That's
said
not what
that.
you was mad at.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but hey,
some of
but
the screenshots from.
I was told it was easy
Unbelievable.
against Ipswich. That's what you told me. You
Yeah,
came
we-
in the
we
other
won
day.
there.
Right, you know what I mean? It's,
We won there.
you know?
Why do you keep comparing your home games at the
Because-
club with your away days? Your away days are rough.
And
You told
I
me.
remember you left here as well. You was like, yeah, I know the thing happened against what was the game before you lost or drew? Fulham, the Fulham one. But you went.
You told me that was
and
easy
he
as
went,
well.
Yeah, but then he said, yeah, but that was that. But the Ipswich one, that's the one where we must back. Yeah, that's where I'll be angry.
How was your bounce
And to be
back?
fair,
I was
he
angry,
He was angry.
wasn't I?
Ipswich are a good side, you know.
I promise I would be
Hey,
angry
listen.
if we didn't
He
win.
told me,
Goals
yeah?
against
Come on.
Ipswich is okay.
He told me Everton was
okay.
easy, right? He told me Fulham was easy. He told me Ipswich was easy. They're not easy, are they, bro?
They ain't easy, brother.
Tough.
Where's
They
the
are
tractor?
not easy.
No,
No,
boy, the
all
tractor's,
the tractors
there.
are in
That
the
tractor's
truck.
coming for you,
They're
bro.
in the truck.
The way I saw you losing it, man.
Why has no one gifted
Maybe-
you the tractor like they gave to me?
No, the tractors are in the chat, as you can see. But
You
before-
calm down now. I mean, you
Yeah,
were
just
really
calm.
angry, man.
I was very angry. Very
Earrings
angry.
still in.
Still angry.
It is this.
No, I pissed from time ago.
Oh.
Although I have to say, right, I didn't think that was a penalty. That
No, it
first
wasn't.
one. Okay, that was ridiculous.
It was a
you know what I
dive.
mean?
But oh well, it's not our problem.
Coupe
So
Pereira, absolute disgrace.
he is, of course, as we know.
Chris.
Big up to everyone locked inside. Smash that like button. Get your
He's
comments.
got the tractor.
in. Tractors
Oh,
there.
that's a different one. That's a different one to what I had.
Hold that.
In a little box.
Christmas present.
He thought he was getting some jewelry.
I thought I'd get some jewelry.
He's getting an earring to
Different
match the
earring.
other one.
Just put a tractor
All
in
you
here.
got was a tractor. Whilst you have a little play around with your tractor, let me remind you people that this video... What's wrong with that? It's not a pause. This video is, of course, brought to you by FairPlay, the peer-to-peer betting app where you can win money off your mates. The past game week, we actually
Yeah,
had
you lost it.
7 winners, right, who won a share of £500, and you can see their names on the screen now, right, who won. And I believe there was a winner amongst us.
Who's the winner amongst us?
I believe it was
Please.
Abby.
Oh my
Hey!
God. When will I win?
Win.
I will never win.
Hang on, guess how
She
much
wins
I
the
won.
grand
No,
total.
this is-
Oh,
Guess
was
how
it
much I
dead?
won.
Oh.
£46.
Nope. Lower.
Bit
Lower.
lower, bit lower,
26.
bit
Lower.
lower,
19.
Lower.
bit lower,
No.
£13.50.
Lower.
No.
£8.60.
bit lower.
What?
Half of that,
Fiver.
Hoist the card
bit
feet.
lower.
Lower.
£4.60, something like
Lower
that.
than a £5.
No, it's on the screen here. What is it? It was just there.
That's
Yeah,
a Red Bull
£6.
at the airport.
Yeah,
It's not even a
£6.67.
Red Bull. It's a bottle of water.
That's a match.
You know how long you
That's
take
a
to win as
matchup.
well.
Do you know what annoyed me, right? Like Kenya texted me the other day in the group chat saying, "Yeah, you know, you're top, you're on the leaderboard. How is it that you've won so much money? You've won
Ball
money.
knowledge, mate.
You've won
Ball
money.
knowledge,
You've
mate.
won
I've
fuck
not
all,
won any money
but I've
yet.
won
Doesn't
nothing.
Ball
surprise
knowledge.
me.
No, you have
No,
won
but I'm
something.
on the leaderboard.
I don't create the game.
You're
Well,
not on
listen,
the leaderboard.
as you know, you
on
can get
£4.
involved to play the next game week for this weekend as well, including
£6.67.
Liverpool, Manchester
God, that's
United.
it.
Whilst
Put in
Abby
someone
enjoys
said.
her £6.67, let me tell you how to get involved. All you have to do is
fair.
download the app, right? Play the Jackpot 7s. You've got the QR code on the screen. As we now know, there is at least 5 guaranteed winners every single week, fighting for that minimum share of 500. But if you get them all right, you're walking home with £700,000 in cold hard cash. The first cash of the season. That was
Felt
perfect.
good.
That one, all intertwined nicely there. £5 to enter each week. The weekly prize pot increases the more people that enter, and we're all playing. So stick around later because we'll be going through our predictions for this week. All right, good to be back. 2025, right? As we know, Liverpool, Manchester United at the weekend, Flex. Very much looking forward to welcoming our
Hold
Northwest
on, wait a minute.
neighbours.
Wait a minute.
into-
Wait. You're not going to mention my game last night.
Oh, you played last night, didn't you?
You're not going to mention my
Well,
game
it's not
last
in the
night,
sheet,
brother,
Rob.
right?
So,
No one cares.
Well, I'm mentioning it.
No
all
one
right,
cares.
go on.
3-1
away at
Brentford.
Brentford.
Tricky little game, right? Went 1-0 down.
Should have
in
been
Buemo,
2-0 down.
Right?
Should have
Yeah.
been.
No,
Should
not
have
should have been 2-0 down.
been.
The
Should have.
keeper made a mistake,
Should
but
have
rectified it.
been.
Rectified it by, coming back and clearing it. He had a jittery start. It was his first time back there. And they actually gave him a good welcome. They didn't really have a go at him.
Yeah, they got their money's worth.
But then after that, we were quality, man. You know, I mean, we deserved to. Even when they scored that goal, I mean, I was at the game. I was like, my God, where did that come from? They didn't even touched the ball. But I thought we played really well last night, and that was a potential banana skin. Also, 2 days after everybody else has played, have to sit and wait. You know what I mean? Like lots of pressure, players missing, sick and stuff like that.
2 days extra rest and you
2 days extra rest.
And Brentford
So
did
you
have
played for
11
Brentford?
players injured as well. 11 players
Listen,
injured
they had
for
a
Brentford.
strong side out there, and Buemo, Wissa, all their men who were playing, right? And that was a good win, right? And we had players out. And Wanyeri, by the way, I thought he stepped in really well.
Good player,
for
man.
Saka. He had a great game. 17. He made his debut against them when he was 15.
Nice
I
moment.
remember there's pundits at the time having a go at Arteta, saying how it was a little vanity project, bringing him on just to make him the youngest player. This kid's got talent, man. He's going to be a really, really good player.
You need him.
And he's so confident for a kid of 17. You know what I mean? He's another one of them batch of young players at Arsenal, but also England. You get your Mainu and stuff like that that's coming through that makes the future look really bright. But he was excellent yesterday. And that's a great win, man.
It was a great win. It was a good
one
win.
of the best home records in the league. Tough place, 2 strikers, physical.
Yeah.
Very
direct they are, man.
Direct. And you handle business, especially with no Saka as well. Very impressive.
All right, you can move on now.
Are you happy?
But next time, don't forget our team.
I thought it was another side.
Only remembers us when we get like a setback. You know what I mean?
That's fine. I'm happy to do that.
all
I watched
Especially
the game.
you. How did your game go over Christmas?
You know what? I had a real detox over Christmas.
I don't know about detox. What are
Real
your games?
Football
I had a
detox. She
real
didn't watch football.
Detox.
How'd your games
I
go?
really didn't. I hardly watched anything over Christmas.
How'd your games go over
From
Christmas?
what I
watch Gavin and
heard,
Stacey,
from what I
or-
heard, not great. I did watch Gavin and Stacey. Loved
You
it.
watched Gavin and Stacey, but not Tottenham.
Yeah.
You stopped lying.
I was trying to have a peaceful Christmas.
You lied.
I was
You
looking
did.
inwardly over Christmas. Okay. So
Watch the highlights.
yeah, I watched highlights.
Yeah, not
And how'd
great.
it go?
Can you call them highlights?
Low lights.
Low lights.
Ange's going to get sacked.
Low life.
No lights.
If we lose on the weekend, they're
You got on the weekend.
Newcastle at
No,
home.
we get to them.
All right, we'll get on to that, I'm sure.
Okay.
move
Robbie, after the last show, I also assume that you found the clip of me saying that I'd sell Mo Salah to the Saudis.
I didn't look for it, to be
Oh,
honest.
right. So
But I will have a look
doesn't
for it.
exist, that's why.
You did say it, man. You did. You say you
Do you
take
know how
the
many
200
people have tweeted
I think
me
you said
saying,
something. You
"Where's
take
the
the
clip?
200
Where's
mil.
the Alex
200
never said this. It's
Oh,
fine, it's
take
fine.
the
No, I was just
200
saying, because
mil.
obviously you said you'd seen it, so I was wondering if you had the link
don't
there.
sound
I may not have.
It doesn't sound like something
One
you would
second.
say.
I didn't find
Wouldn't
that.
take 200 mil.
You didn't look for
I
it.
didn't find
don't
that
think
because
you
I didn't
would.
have a chance to look for it, right? Because I was too
Personally.
busy seeing these rumours coming through about Trent.
Oh,
Offers have been made for it.
The rumours are.
An offer made.
That
Now you
he's
said
not told
there's
Liverpool he
no
wants to
chance
leave.
he's going anywhere.
What?
But
Hang
we've
on,
seen
did I?
we've seen an offer made.
Find that clip.
Right?
Because that doesn't exist either.
Am I right?
Where
that
are you
offer-
pulling these clips
Am
from?
I right that an offer's been made by Real Madrid?
Yeah, 20 mil. Do you think we're taking that?
What, would you want 20 mil now?
20 mil
Yeah,
or
go
not?
for
I'd
it.
rather... sign
20
any
You said he
contract.
owes us a fee, and now you've got the chance to get a fee.
Yeah,
now
a
you're
bit
saying
more than that, mate.
Yeah, but not when he can go for a free.
Beggars-
Times it by
Hold on
five,
a
so we
second.
can have a
He
chat.
can't win.
Beggars can't be choosing.
He can't win.
Do you know what's,
We're
do you
not
know
the
what's so
beggars.
funny
We're
about?
top of the league
Do you know
in
what's so
both
funny?
leagues.
Liverpool fans have forgotten that FSG have allowed this to happen.
Exactly.
They've forgotten
Not Trent's
that they
fault.
didn't
It's not
prioritise
Trent's
these
fault.
contracts, and they didn't
100%.
sign any
I
players
agree.
over the summer, so they had plenty of time to prioritise these contracts because they weren't doing anything else. And they allowed it to just fester and manifest, and now they're blaming Trent. This is exactly what FSG want, by the way. They want you to blame Trent. They want you to vilify
It's not
Trent.
his fault.
You could have offered him this contract years ago.
100%.
Yeah, but you didn't. Now it's Trent's fault. This is.
I think
proper
some of the
propaganda at its best.
and every time,
too
listen,
easy.
every time I speak about Liverpool, obviously everybody knows I don't like Liverpool. They just think that I'm just saying, like, but I will always commend Liverpool where they need it when I'm being serious. Yeah, some. When you see some of like the online stuff that I've been seeing from Liverpool fans towards Trent and how disgraceful he is I think it's disgusting.
Let's wait to see what happens.
Yeah, like you
Before we
don't know
start
how this
saying
thing's
stuff.
going to pan
Yeah,
out.
but if you say
He
you
could have,
would-
but I have hardly seen. And look, I'm not on Liverpool Twitter like that, but you know, you see the main ones on your algorithm. I've not really seen Liverpool fans, like you say, condemning their football club for allowing this to happen.
I have.
Like you said about FSG, I haven't really seen that.
I've done that.
Fair
I've
play.
seen Trent-
Fair play.
Trent
I think there
needs
needs to be
mirage.
more about
It's
that.
FSG's
than
fault
Trent.
for us being in this situation right
Yes.
now.
I was driving home last
on
night.
Trent.
And now
I
you
heard,
can't get a fee, though.
It's like
You can get a
70
fee.
I would say it's like 70% FSG, and
Yeah.
the 30% has accumulated from maybe 5 going up to 30 just because Trent hasn't spoken. If he'd actually come out and said,
but
like,
why should he
I'm
come out and
staying,
talk?
Why
or
does
I'm
he
not
need to
staying,
come out and speak?
No, no.
because-
I don't think that's
not gonna
that's
win either
helpful
way.
to
because
do
it
that
lingers.
in the
If
middle
you
of
don't
the
just
season.
shut it down, if you're doing this,
What should he say?
You can shut it down so easily and saying I'm staying.
Would you be
boys.
happy if he said,
could shut
I'm
I'm
going.
going to sign? In September, if he said, I'm going to leave and sign a pre-contract in January, just going to be my last year.
I wouldn't have played him.
So when he's been playing, but
he's not said that.
The thing that mystifies me.
Yeah, but now
Trent's been amazing.
He's not said that though.
Trent's been amazing.
And he's not even going to a direct
He's
rival.
been
He's
part
going
of
out the
this
country.
But also,
Who have we lost 2 Champions League finals to?
Yeah, but he's not a domestic
Real Madrid.
rival.
Trent Alexander-Arnold has his,
They are
obviously
our
from when
rival,
he
bro.
hasn't been injured, yeah.
I know you've
He's
only
been
got 2.
exceptional.
Unbelievable.
AGT, he's been exceptional. You see that pass he played the other day?
That was like it was on a joystick.
Yeah.
Did you
that
see
pass.
what he done?
Did you see where it just stopped after
there's-
the West Ham play?
No, but that's what I'm saying. So you saying you wouldn't have played him and all this stuff?
Yeah, but but
Why?
that's hypothetical.
So
He
that
hasn't
goes to show
said
they
none
don't
of
want
that.
him to
But if you would have done that, you'd have bombed
So,
him
Flex,
out.
what we've
He
just-
keeps quiet and keep quiet.
Focus on
Don't
your
say nothing.
football.
Focus on your football.
But if you're the vice
He does
captain
that.
that wants to be the captain one day, come out and say, I'm staying. Why would I want
Okay,
to
but
do
you
that?
want
He doesn't know if he is.
Hold on a second. Liverpool.
If he's leaving, then you don't
so
want him
let's
to say
wait
he's
and
leaving.
see what happens.
So what we're gathering is
He's
Liverpool.
gonna leave.
Let's
But
just
you just
wait
said
and
the
see what
opposite.
happens then.
Liverpool fans only want to hear
wait
from
and see what
Trent
happens.
if he's going to say
Say.
what they want him to say.
Yes.
If Trent, in
Yeah,
his
that's true as
career,
well.
who has amassed many appearances, many assists, many goals, being the best right back in the league, he's going into all-time conversations, won new trophies. He's watched FSG continuously, year after year, not be ambitious, not spend, not back Klopp, not move midfielders on, or whatever's happened with your sporting directors.
And he's won everything.
There's been unrest, and he decides, you know what? I actually want a career change.
Yep.
I might be a local lad, but I've got other aspirations.
And
I
I've
don't
won
want to just
everything.
born in Liverpool, die in Liverpool. I want to go Madrid. And I want to come out and
I'm
say
fed
that
up with
publicly and be
talking
honest.
about it now.
But
Well,
no,
it's about
AGT, no,
Can't be-
you have
can't
to
be
say
fed up
exactly
with
what I
talking
want
about
you to say. You have to sign whatever is on the table right now.
Also-
and if you don't do it, you're a disgrace and you're not a legend.
Also,
What kind of
we're
way is
also
that to
forgetting
treat your local lad?
it's not
It don't
just
make no
Trent.
sense.
There's not just Trent in this situation.
no
It is
sense.
Salah, it is Van
And that
Dijk.
makes it
So
harder.
regardless of the Trent thing,
It's their own fault. It's
yeah,
the- it's
yeah,
And what it
not
is
on
you
Trent.
lot's emotion is talking because
Yeah,
it's Trent. but actually
I
you're
hear
looking at
it.
from
I
a
hear it
business
as
point of
from
view.
a fan's
three of them could
perspective,
go.
right?
Yeah.
When you got one of your best players and he's about to leave, right? I get it, right? But you think of it of the player, right? They didn't sign him to a new deal last year. Remember, Conor Bradley was on fire last year. Maybe they were looking at it, the board, and thinking, do we actually need him? That's how people forget those type of things.
I
Right?
don't think so.
No, but remember, it's Conor Bradley. He almost
remember,
became
I know,
the main man, right?
100%.
So Trent's thinking to himself,
When
yeah,
we
why
beat
are these
you.
men don't give me no contract? What are they? Is Bradley the future then? And maybe they're looking to
Maybe.
So now,
that bid coming
now
in,
it's
you
gone
would've
the
known
other
that
way.
bid was coming in.
It's gone the
Yeah.
other way
You know.
round now, and
Because you don't
now the
make a
guy's
bid
holding
without-
all the cards.
If you know the
They
player's
took
gonna
it. They
reject
took
the
his
move.
loyalty for granted.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
should have
happened.
given him a new contract. They didn't give him a contract. And now I heard a Liverpool fan when I was driving home from the game last night, absolutely slating Trent. And like you said, it's not everyone.
No, it's not.
But absolutely slating Trent,
don't
calling
get
him
how-
disloyal. I'm like, yo,
How
the
is it
guy's
disloyal?
come
Yeah.
right throughout his whole career at
You
Liverpool.
can't say that because we
How
don't
can he
know
be
the
disloyal?
end of this movie yet. We don't know what's going to happen.
But if he
But
leaves,
at
is
the
he
end of his
disloyal?
leave, he's there.
Is he
What
disloyal
I do
if he
think
leaves?
is
He's
if
not
Liverpool
disloyal.
fans,
Is
we
he
just
disloyal
want
if
to
he
know
leaves?
what the outcome is at this point. We don't know if
Yeah,
he's
but you're not
leaving. We
willing
don't
to
know if he's
accept any
staying.
outcome.
If
No,
he
but
leaves-
sometimes it's better off.
He's not
knowing that
forcing
it's
a move,
gonna
is he?
happen. At least you know then.
Hasn't handed a
but
transfer
if you
request.
knew,
In case all this guessing stuff
but if you
happens.
knew you guys,
Well.
you're saying you'd bench him, which is potentially putting your title and your Champions League and your quad in jeopardy.
And the value that you
So
want.
why
and
would
then
we
bench
sell
and
him in
ostracize
January
him out
when
the
we've
team
got
and
a
see
No,
what
but why
Premier
would you
League
not
to
just accept the outcome if it is the outcome you don't want and
Then
keep
that's fine.
playing
That's
him?
what I'm-
Yeah,
that's
but
the point
play
I
him
just
though.
made,
Yeah, but you
bro.
said
Play
you
him
wouldn't
to the end
play
of the
him.
season. You're not
No,
benching
but
him.
he said September. That would have been
Why?
very
But
different.
I
early
think that's
in the
better to come
season.
out in September and say, do you know what? It's my last season here. I'm going
Yeah.
to give you everything. We're going to go win the league.
Then
We're
you
going to win
won't
the
have
quad.
this, will he?
Like,
Won't he? The whole thing.
yeah, rather than him come out halfway through or like after January and you know that he's going to be leaving on a free.
I
That's
just don't
worse.
get what Trent's done wrong. He's just done
No,
nothing
he's
wrong.
done nothing
Nothing.
wrong.
It's
It's just
FSG.
everyone else is assuming stuff and jumping to conclusions.
No, he's gone, isn't it?
Let's see what happens. I think he probably
Gone,
will
mate,
go.
gone,
He is
gone.
Gone.
He is
love you
gone.
saying-
Anyway,
And he
let's
is.
get into this
Have you
one.
accepted that bit though? He is
Yeah,
gone.
probably.
Animated, as I've said,
Probably.
6 months.
Right,
Gone.
let's
Here we
jump
go.
into this one then. The biggest derby in the country and the history of English football, Liverpool versus Manchester United, the two most successful teams. United have lost 4 out of their last 5 fixtures, Liverpool unbeaten. Flex, I'll come to you first. We're going to do a preview on the COP TV and United View as well, and a separate little video on DR to build up to this game. When I said on Twitter the other day, you looking forward to... No, I said it's going to be a long day for you on Sunday. You just said don't care.
Don't care, mate.
Have you really got to that stage where you don't care what happens now on Sunday?
Listen, obviously, yeah, that was just seeing your
That was
stupid
an
tweet,
emotional...
yeah.
yeah.
Still want to see you on there talking about the game, actually. Because I know that it's going to get to this bit. We've got to talk about the game. I've been just dreading this from when I've seen it in the calendar for ages, before we even got this shit. So, yeah, obviously I care. But in terms of, like, that care is like a loose term at the minute, though. Because it's like, I know we're going to lose the game, but now I'm just concerned with by how bad. Like, what does it look like? Like,
could we see another
Well, I'm going to say what I said last year, because let's just keep the same energy here, right? This time last year, or whenever this fixture was last year, right? You were saying this was the same. You were saying I want 7 again.
No, I said I wouldn't even celebrate unless we got to 5.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
yeah.
you was on that.
On violence.
You was on that, wasn't you? And to be fair, I was on the whole.
0-0, mate.
Yeah, and it's 0-0. And I was like,
Still.
boy, we'll lose bad, but it ain't going to be like that, agency. Chill, calm. Like, and you was like, nah, I ain't celebrating it. And so you humbled yourself that day because it was 0-0. But since then, since then,
New evidence.
you have become better.
Yeah.
We have become worse.
Yes.
Much worse.
Yeah.
So I don't see how we can get out of Anfield without like a minimum 4-goal deficit, like 3 to 4 goal deficit. I can't see it, especially because,
we
and
deserve
I'll tell you why. One, obviously, Liverpool, what you're doing, the form you're in, it's at Anfield, all of the stuff we know about what Liverpool are and what they can do to teams. But 2, obviously, Ruben Amorim is sticking to his guns and has said, I ain't changing nothing. This is what we're doing.
Are you enjoying it?
Of course not.
Okay.
No. I'm not enjoying that. This is the pain that you have to go through to get to where you want to get to. Licks upon licks. And I suggested my fan base, they basically nailed me to a cross. I swear to you, during the Newcastle game on the stream, I said, boys, he's gonna have to tweak something here. Oh my God.
They said
my
no.
God. Flex your Amorim out, but you just don't want to admit it. You haven't got the stomach for the rebuild. You said you're flip-flop. Why are you saying he has to? I said, whoa. I just wanted to put a plaster on to stem the bleed because we got Liverpool and Arsenal next. Even if it ain't formation, even if it could start by not playing Lisandro Martinez. How about that for a tweak?
Oh, what happened? I thought.
Do you know what I mean?
The butcher.
The butcher.
The butcher.
5'3"
No,
and
Pat
actually,
Butcher.
no.
The baker.
No. Respect Pat Butcher. No.
Big up Pat Butcher.
What about
No,
Little
so
Butcher?
start. But I'm saying,
What's he
as soon as
butchering?
I suggested a change, is you can't. The principles. No. Just tweak a few things. Maybe the instruction within it. Maybe when we haven't got the ball, say to the 210s, you know what? Join the midfield. Just while we ain't
Tuck
got
in.
the ball, just still play 3-4-3. I'm not saying give up on everything because that's dangerous. I get that. But this bit here, we have to tweak something. Otherwise, it will be lambs to the slaughter. And it could be
Ruben Amorim's starting to remind me of that. What's the guy? Russell Martin. Yeah, change up, bro. You know what I mean? This is not the Portuguese league. You've come into a new league, right? You've inherited a team that's poor. You need to make the team a bit more solid. You can't just say, right, no, that's how I play. Free. Yeah, I mean, that's what your guy does sometimes, and he's been criticised
Sometimes.
for. Right? You've got to change,
pushback,
man.
Robbie,
You've got to change up.
The individual. And here's
Come
what,
on, he's got.
No, listen.
So how comes last year Ten Hag went,
Hear
like
the
you
thing.
said, he went to
in a
Anfield,
one-off game. Yeah, you can
switched
do
it up.
I
You got
hear
a
that.
0-0.
I hear that because you know why?
Switch it up.
Do you know why?
If you go there, 3 at the back,
when they're
like
making
that formation,
so
you're going to
much
get
mistakes,
annihilated at
Robbie,
Anfield. I'm telling you.
When we're going to get annihilated. Anyway.
No. If you go there,
That's the thing.
Flex.
Anywhere,
If you go
anytime,
there,
anywhere.
if you go there, three at the back, right, with the wing backs. Like
No, but it's gonna be a
hugging the
5 at the back.
touchline,
It's gonna be a 5
right?
at the back.
You
Might
will
put
get
6 at the back.
That's not what it's gonna be.
What Salah 1-on-1 with
It's not going to be that. You're
Lisandro
saying something,
Martinez.
It's not going
Can I
to be
ask
that.
you
We already know
It's
how
going to
that
be a
will
back
end. We've
5.
seen it.
It has to be a back
That's what
five.
it is.
If you have
It's
to
5-4-1.
retreat.
We
That
were
could
that
be
against
worse,
Back
Newcastle.
10.
But what
Back
people
10,
aren't legislating, you know
literally.
when everyone gets hung up on the formations and
Yeah.
stuff, and you don't speak enough about the bozos, like people like big.
That's why you
big
can't play it.
No, big pros, He's played.
That's why you can't play it, Flex.
Wait, hold on,
listen.
hold on.
Near enough, every single man has had a chance in this thing already. We've got licks. Rashford was playing, got licks. Garnacho's been playing, got licks. Xerxes, Højlund been playing, got licks. We've tried Anthony, right wing back. Anthony in the 10, got licks. Ahmad in the right wing back. Dallo left wing back. Malacia, licks.
Forget the wing
doesn't
back.
matter.
Forget the right wing backs.
doesn't
Go with a solid
matter.
4. 2 banks of 4, man.
But hang on, hold on. Like, that's not how he plays, right? And obviously,
It's gonna be even
as
worse.
having a manager who
Gotta be
doesn't
versatile.
change, right? And like, that's
can
your
speak
principles.
from experience.
I can speak from current experience
Yeah,
and last
right
season
now.
experience. What Amorim is obviously trying to do, he's given everyone a fair shot, right? He said, let's see how you fit into the system, this one, that one. And I think that's fair. He's giving everyone a fair crack of the whip. Obviously, when you're watching it week in, week out, you're saying he's got to change something, he has to. But as a manager who has those type of principles, whether or not it's right or wrong, these are their principles. And he's saying, you're going to learn to play in my system and my way. And obviously, over time, when you get players that fit the system, it will look better.
Yeah,
At
when's
the
that?
moment,
Yeah,
well, not at the
exactly.
moment.
Gotta get to the
He's been there what 7-8 weeks. That's it.
Yeah, and then
that's how long he's
his
been
last
there.
5 games, he's lost 4.
Okay, but this season for United, let's be honest, is a write-off.
Yeah.
This is finding
Man
his
United,
feet. This is seeing the
16th, you
players.
just say it's 16th,
this is
you have to
seeing,
rip it up.
this is seeing
You're
the
16th.
players that.
No,
are you
no,
16th?
we'll finish that.
But either way, this is seeing the players that
We're
are
14th.
able to fit into it and are not able to fit into it, and then looking ahead for the summer.
Abby, it's
What?
Man United, you know.
Yeah, but
Manchester
we
United.
all
I'm
need to
telling
get
you,
this out of our
right,
head. That
I'm
this is
telling you
Manchester
this,
United
right.
that we
Everybody
all
keeps saying,
remember.
like,
This
this
is
guy-
not the
It used
same
to be
Manchester
Nottingham Forest,
United.
and now
This
it
is
is
like
again.
when Liverpool
Maybe you
were
should
doing what
relegate
Liverpool
them.
used to do
Need a reset.
back in the day, and they weren't the Liverpool that we all grew up knowing that they was. So it's about adjusting your expectation for that club. United at the minute are not Manchester United
We
that
know
we
that.
all know.
We know that, right? But I don't think he's
been
got as
there 8
free a
weeks,
hit as
Rob.
everybody thinks.
No, he does.
I think if this
To an
if
extent.
this
I'm worried about
continues
INEOS,
on,
that's the problem.
this
To an extent.
continues
That's the
on, you keep losing game
That's the
after
problem.
game, right? The man them
That is the
upstairs start
problem.
to say, "Boy, I don't know, man."
Did you
With
hear
what you
Is
just
this
said
the right?
there.
Is this the right
Only,
guy?
only if he gets taken into it. We had this situation
If
at
you're in the
Chelsea where we
relegation,
were
then yeah.
mid-table and we were losing games, we were on a bad run and nothing was looking good. The thing that Man United have to their advantage is the further down you slip, the harder it is to keep falling because the teams down there they don't win games.
it is.
Yeah.
So you're not really going to.
That's why we're not gonna get relegated.
You're not going to get relegated. You're not even going to be in a
There's three
relegation.
worst teams.
You're
in
You're
it.
not
gonna
even
get
going to be in a
Just because there's
relegation
three
battle.
worst teams.
Like, there
I
is
don't
no
know, man.
relegation.
I watched
No,
Ipswich the other night. They look better than
They won't be in a
United.
relegation battle. Man United will
Wolves
plateau.
beat United.
They'll plateau where
Right?
they are.
Yeah, Wolves might finish
They
above
might be
us.
14th. They might finish 13th or 12th. And that's not. That's. There's no point sacking the manager if he finishes
I mean,
mid-table
this should
because.
not. Sorry, this shouldn't even be a conversation.
No, I'm not
He's
saying
literally been
there
there
is.
He
8
hasn't been able
weeks.
to
just
sell
saying-
one player, but the only thing I would
Gotta
say
give him a
is
free window.
the only
This is
thing I would
mental.
say is right, and this is where I'm on the INEOS fraud watch. I'll be honest, because
INEOS,
if they're
not
INEOS,
Amarim.
yeah, not
Yeah.
Amarim, no way. If they're as volatile as we think they might be, because they're so ruthless and stuff, would they be stupid enough? Which they should never be. They should not be at all. Because I want him to stay. That was the reason why during the Newcastle game, I'm like, bro, I might need you to save yourself from yourself. You might just tweak something for a couple of games. Because INEOS might not even allow you to get to the summer because there might be idiots. But
They got
having
rid of
said
the other
that,
guy, they got rid of the
yeah,
sporting
but
director.
saying that, with the money that we haven't got at the minute, they probably
they're
can't even
not-
afford to. And what I'm saying is, I know this is going to sound disgusting because this is what people do. You know, when you go, but it's Man United. That Man United, of the standards that you're upholding to that Man United, is gone. Forget, it's gone.
Yeah, but it
It's
shouldn't be
gone.
this bad,
No,
Fritz.
no. But it
Shouldn't be
is.
this
No,
bad.
Robbie, listen. That's gone. But it's been this bad for a hot minute. You're going to put it over here.
Send the tractor.
It's been this bad for a hot minute. Let me put this on top of my head. Yeah? It's been this bad for a hot minute. Sums me up, yeah? So we have to forget that. Man United need to drop this ego of, we're Man United. Yeah. To build back that Man United, you have to accept what you are.
Yeah.
If Man United finish 12th or finish 15th,
What's
it
the
don't matter. It don't matter. Let the guy get to the summer, whatever happens, as long as they don't get relegated, which we won't, and then, like, you know why my
Rip it
famous
up.
saying of rip it up. Then you got to start tearing
Man,
it
can
up,
I add
man.
something else?
But there's going to be mad licks.
Can I add
until that
something else,
time.
Robbie?
Simple as that.
It's almost better that he exposes just how bad this
Yes.
squad
Yes.
is, and he keeps trying to play this way. Because if he does what you're saying and goes short term to get some results, even though really he shouldn't be sackable regardless of what happens, he might actually start to find solutions for these players. And then INEOS might think, oh, actually, these players aren't that bad. And then Man United get to the summer
100%.
and INEOS start taking shortcuts and cutting corners and say, actually, we can keep him. When really, long term, that's
Yeah.
still going to lead you to the same
And
place
what you
that Ten
just-
Hag
what
got
you just
to,
said
which is
is-
you need to get rid of these players.
Yeah.
So-
What you just said is the same thing with my team, and that you can cut corners with it. With Manchester United, you don't want to keep cutting corners because that's what you've done
not
for
easy
years
to
and
get
years
rid
and
of all their
years.
players, though,
Of
Adam.
course, it's not. And obviously, there
But
are
they have to do it.
players on big
if
wages
you-
that are newly
exactly.
into the.
So what you got
But
to try
that's
and do,
on INEOS.
No,
If
but
they're going to back
Abby,
him, then they need
the
to do what
reality
he's
of
saying.
transfers and all that, right? And the money that United have spent, right?
Course.
Is that they're not going to be able to get rid of a load of those
No,
players.
but also he's
Even
seeing
next
if any of them can
season-
fit into his
even
style of
next
play.
season, right? At least half of those guys will still be
So
there.
what would be the
right?
point of sacking
So
Amarim?
No, so I'm saying what he needs to do is adapt a bit more, play a bit more sensible. I know it's his style of play. I
Long
know he's
term,
had a
that's
lot
not
of
gonna
success
work,
with it. And we know long term it's not going to work, but just get,
problem you got,
start
Robbie,
get a bit of feel.
The problem
good
you've
factor
got
back,
is
get a
letting
few
them
wins.
criminals off the hook again. That's the thing.
Yeah, but get a
and
few wins.
but the same 4-2-3-1 you're talking about, the same 4-3-3 you're talking about, the same 4-5-1, the same 4-4-2.
Same
got
players.
Oli sacked. Got Ralph Rangnick thrown out, even though he was going to leave anyway. Got flipping Ten Hag.
Randy told
Yeah,
warned of this.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So this is why you have to stick to that, Robbie.
Yep.
This is why you have to stick to the open heart surgery line. If we've been warned, this is what it needs. Rip up the ting and mash it up and start again. Stop this whole, maybe this formation go back to for these idiot, man. No, it's not going to work. 4-2-3-1, we was playing when we lost 7-0.
No, ultimately...
We lost 7-0 with 4-2-3-1.
Even people are saying Xerxes in the camp. Where does Xerxes play for Man United? What position can you put Xerxes in the Premier League with some evidence
sorry for him
also
the other day.
and say, he plays well up front. He doesn't score goals. He plays well in the 10. He doesn't have the intensity. Where can he play? He should never have been signed.
These are the things that INEOS are held accountable for. You can't expect Amarin to come in, and if there is players that are below the level of Manchester United, he's trying to see if any of them can fit into what he wants to essentially build, and he should be allowed the time to do that. The fact that we're even having this conversation is mental. Absolutely mental. Think about how long you had Arteta for before you saw any type of progress.
We still weren't as bad as United are now.
You weren't great.
No, but
right, and I'm saying to you, right, are they...
But you also had to make big decisions and let big players go.
Should they be this bad?
Yeah.
No, man. I mean, when I see them,
they got bad teams.
They play Wolves the other day, right? They
Bad
played
teams.
Wolves the other day. Wolves have got a new manager as well. They've got better players than Wolves.
But
how are you getting
twice?
Huh?
Yeah, but Robbie,
we finished 8th last year.
They might finish
we
8th.
never in a relegation
finish.
battle.
Do you know what, Robbie?
Never this bad.
But Robbie, do you know what it is?
And we have worse players.
Robbie, you can have better players. You can have better players. But a lot of those Man United players.
National break with Brentford, I remember.
No, we have worse
You
players.
were talking about relegation.
No.
Even
Robbie,
a couple of weeks ago, they're talking about who should come in after Arteta if you don't like the style of play.
We were never as bad as this. As bad as what
Your
United are.
memory's
In
bad.
your banner era,
Your
you think
your
everywhere.
memory's
You was bad.
bad.
We were as bad as what
Your
United
memory's
are.
bad.
You weren't far off. Bad is bad.
They weren't far off.
Hold on, Robbie.
Way below the standards of Arsenal.
Way below.
You
Way
were
below.
15th,
But not as
at
bad
one
as this.
point. You were 15th.
There was
Not as
one
bad as
point.
it.
There was
Like
one
you said,
point
we
in the
finished eighth.
international break. Everyone was laughing at you lot because you were down near the bottom.
We were getting laughed at a lot.
Right.
But
Anyway, this is
Until we finished there.
Liverpool
Until we
versus
finished there, we
Manchester
can have-
United is
Hold
we're
on,
talking about.
You can have better players.
Why am I defending?
But they don't complement
Because
each
it's the
other,
right
and a
thing to
lot
do.
of them have mentally checked out.
Yeah.
And then they also don't have the physicality to compete. A lot of the time when I see Man United, I think you got slow centre backs. Some of them are having to play wide centre back. I'm seeing Evans or Maguire in instances. I'm seeing Casemiro, Eriksson. They physically can't compete. Forget technically. Forget about the names
no
or
athletes.
the talent. They have no athletes. They're
So why
getting
would you
destroyed.
then-
So even even a team like Wolves, who we actually all predicted would beat them,
And built
even a
for that
team with
system.
less quality, if they can physically compete and they're mentally checked in, they'll beat Man United.
Yeah,
They will.
but what I'm saying,
Man United,
what I'm
they're
saying
not
is
good
right.
technically.
What I'm saying is right is that why then, as a manager, would you put two Casemiro and Eriksson in the midfield when you're up against a physical,
would you have put?
physical
That's his system.
midfield?
The only thing
Hold
you
on,
could've
a
done was
physical
copy Manu
midfield.
instead when
You're
he
putting
came
two
into
slow
the
players in there against three: Joe Linton, right, Tonali, and Bruno Guimaraes. Three guys have all got legs. They're all very physical. They're all technically good. You're putting the two slowest guys you've got in against them. Wouldn't you say to yourself, you know what? We may even need to overcompensate in midfield to cope with what Newcastle.
If you
gonna do.
overcompensate,
These are the things that I find a bit
overcompensate
baffling.
midfield,
Can't just say I'm playing my system.
in defence, or you
It's not
undercompensate
gonna
something
feel
else.
because the whole
so
thing's
Matisse,
shit. I don't know why it's so hard to
Matisse,
understand.
what I'm saying is you can't.
doesn't matter what
That's
you
when
do,
you've got to
Robbie.
change up your system a bit.
Anyway, this is
don't
Liverpool
matter what you
versus
do, we're
Manchester
not
United.
good,
Let's
Brethren.
talk about the Liverpool
I
bit.
said, hear what me I say. 4-4-2, 3-4-3, 5-4-1,
Me not care.
3,
trying to help
4,
you,
5, 6, 8, 15, 20, anything you want to call it. We're not good. It don't matter.
I know, but I'm trying to help you out.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The individuals. When
Even
you've
you
got-
said stick
when
a
you've got-
plaster on
Yeah,
it.
I get that. But even when I look at it, when you look at the individuals, the individual professional, like
Errors.
the man who has to cross the white line and do his job, they can't do it. Like,
No, but you told me, no.
hang on.
The other
Wait,
day,
Robbie, one sec.
he said to-
Robbie, one sec. You see the goals we conceded against Newcastle? You see the goal? Did we concede goals through Bruno Guimaraes and Joe Linton and the thing in midfield bopping us about?
For the second one, they
No,
did.
we conceded a goal because
Cross.
the first goal because Isak ran in a straight line like this, yeah? Like me going towards Matisse. Just in a straight line, yeah? Straight line, yeah? And Licha Martinez is a World Cup winner, and Harry Maguire,
World
who's
Cup winner.
very experienced. Exactly.
tractor.
The individuals didn't do their
You allowed
job.
you
lot
told us.
That's
what
why.
was that,
Individual
brother?
mistakes.
That's
You
why.
said pound for
Say that
pound the
one
best
more time.
signing in the summer. He allowed the cross to come in. I mean, these guys are not as bad as you think,
Individuals.
right? So why
Preaching
you've got to
to the
get the
choir
best
over
out of
here.
them?
Individuals.
You're preaching to me
All
because
right, so-
I know the feeling of individual errors that make mistakes. and make the
On
system
the
look
other
even
side of the
worse.
coin,
I know.
Liverpool are obviously on fire,
Say
Rob.
that.
We're looking to show no mercy. We're looking to humiliate, embarrass, all them words.
It's going to be unbearable.
And we've got pretty much a full fit squad, apart from obviously the Joe Gomez injury. I think Konate could be back. And I'm going to the game, and I cannot wait.
What do you
I mean, you know, I was
seriously,
chatting to my brother the other day, and he goes, if there's one team you don't want to play when you're not playing well, it's because they're merciless.
We don't show mercy.
like last
They're
year, mate.
merciless. They're the sort of team.
All right,
They've gone, right,
okay.
let's put 7-8 past them. Yeah, they're like that, aren't they?
Would you take a 3-0 loss?
Yes.
4. What about 4?
Would you take 5 right here, right now?
No.
You
take 3.
You take 4 though.
Do you know what? I wouldn't take 3. You got to try. Like, we're shit anyway. You got to
take 3.
Yeah, you might as well have a go.
Play the game, man. Just see.
I'd take the 3.
Would you take it?
If you can give me like 1 or a 2, just.
Would you take it like
Clean
how
sheet,
Spurs
though.
were, like a
I'd take it
6-3,
either
because at
way.
least you gave it a go?
Yeah.
Would you take a 6-3?
7-3.
Plus, I think that
Minus.
technically on goal difference.
8-3. 8-3.
Yeah. We are fully mud siblings.
The thing is, yeah.
Fully.
Is I know what the criminals are on in the big games. I know it.
Full-on criminals,
And I know, obviously, and rightly so, Liverpool are smelling blood. If we concede early doors in this game,
Is Bruno suspended?
I might. Yeah?
Bruno
I
suspended.
think he's back. I don't know if that's a
He's
good
back,
thing or a
isn't
bad
he?
thing.
No, he only got one game.
Ugarte's back as well. I need him to run around and kick some people, do something. But it don't matter.
Imagine if you win.
But you know,
No chance.
You don't.
Imagine.
I haven't allowed myself to do that.
Haven't allowed you to
Imagine if we draw. Imagine if we draw like last year.
Outrageous.
You
would
thought
you
it
do
was
if you won?
shameless.
Bruh.
You can come back in if we beat you.
No, I would, because I'm professional, Flex.
Are you?
Yeah. Are you in on Monday?
I'm not in for the rest of January. I told you last week.
Here
So
we
then if
go.
I win,
Do you know what? I've actually done you a favour there by
Why?
saying that, because if that came out on Monday, no one would have
I've already
believed
said
you.
it on the show.
Yeah, but
before.
no.
I know, but no one remembers that shit.
Did a big
No, by the
speech.
time when we got to the end of this, I was going to re-say it because I know what.
What's your prediction?
Disclaimer on every show.
My
yes.
prediction, and I'm going to whack this in on the FairPlay Jackpot 7s as well. It's difficult for me to just say it's going to be 5-6 because I've seen it and I've said it to you before and it's ended up 0-0. So I'll go. Is it a humble one to go 3-0? Is that a humble one?
It's very reasonable.
That's humble.
Is that reasonable?
That is quite
Am I
humble,
jinxing it if I say that, guys at home?
Well, your fans will probably say
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
they'll say you
probably.
jinxed it.
You're not, mate. Look at the state of us. I think you've been
I'll go
generous.
3-0 then. What are you going for, Rob?
4-0.
4?
I'm going to go 3-1.
You think we'll
3-1.
score?
I'm trying to give you something as a sibling.
Yeah.
Maybe 4-1.
We can change our predictions
It's got to
on
be minimum
UV and
3.
Cop.
I think a 3 deficit, whatever that looks
There's got to
like.
be some
so.
pride in you, though.
10-7.
I don't know what that is.
It's a derby, so it's like.
Good maths, that.
Quick maths.
Surely they've got to
4-0.
show some fight. Actually, when I think
4-0.
about it, they've got to show some fight.
Christ.
Come on.
I'd like to. Robbie,
Have to, man.
I drive up the M6
Yeah,
all the
he
time.
does
Going,
this for-
they should show some fight. I've gone up to Old Trafford. We've got Bournemouth today. Should show some fight. We've got Forest today. Should show some fight. We're against Wolves today at Molineux. Tough game. Should show some fight. We've got Newcastle after a horrendous run. We got to come on. We got to show some fight. Conceded after 3 minutes, mate. So
I'm going with an 8-1. Do you remember when you 8-2'd Arsenal?
You've not gone for the
Yeah.
8-1.
You going 8-1?
You've not- you've
My
not
brother,
done
you
that.
know.
That's I'm
You've not
trying-
done that.
Is it
Abby,
own goal
Abby,
for Liverpool?
Abby,
Show me you've locked that in.
I'm
we-
gonna
do-
lock it in.
do we-
Abby,
do we
I'm
score an
trying
own goal
to
in
see record numbers. Guinness World Book of Records.
Liverpool,
That's
Liverpool
10
the sort of team that'll go for it. That's why
10.
do that.
That's 10 then. Just
If you
Yes,
actually have to
what
hold
is
like
it?
an 8-goal thing, you have to come here. You can't.
I've
I'm sorry,
said-
you can't
I've
go
said
to
many
Sky,
times
like-
with the times that like after what I'm doing, I
You
will come here.
You will have to come
There's
here.
no.
You've got to
but
send
it's
us
only
a
we can't
video
move the
as
show
well.
back.
We
But I
will,
will be-
no,
I
no.
could've come- I
If
could've
you
been
if
here.
you hold 8, like we will push the show back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, if you agree to do that,
Yeah.
I'll come after.
Because like you will
I'll
need
finish
to
at
come
2.
here for that.
Start the
So,
show at 3. I'll be
free.
here.
Free.
I
will-
said if
I'm
you
not gonna lie, we have to.
We have to.
think about
Guys,
that.
We
if you
actually
want to
do
do
have
3
to.
p.m., if you
No,
want to
if
say
they
the links
lose
throughout
like
January,
8-1, we got to move it to
and the show's
like 3.
3
We got to
p.m.
move the show
No,
to
it
3
won't be
p.m.
8-1. It
Who
won't be.
scores
No, but
the one for them?
if
Own goal.
it is, we will have to push the show back.
push the
We'll
goal.
have
you
to
know
show.
what? If we win, you're
Maybe
gonna have to
Diallo.
push the show back too.
If you win it,
No, yeah. The show has to go
If
back.
you
Richard.
win, man, we push it back to midnight.
we'll do it live.
We'll just have a
We'll
few
actually-
drinks.
we'll
and
drive
wait.
up
Can I
to
say
Anfield.
this? Because obviously about the shirking thing, obviously you guys watch the show, it's your show, we don't like tampering with the times, obviously production, whatever. If there's a general consensus of a vote that allows me to be here within the times after, I will be here.
All right.
For any of the licks, because we play Arsenal as well. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm
the
not-
week after.
So whatever licks, I will be
That'd be a
accountable.
different
Maybe
game.
we have to do
because it's
flexible
FA Cup.
January.
still do.
Flexible January.
Flexi time.
I don't just
Flexi
run
time.
and say,
Like you
"That's it,
get
I'm gone."
if you work at British Gas or
Yeah.
something, flexi time. and
Maybe.
that.
Yeah, production, let us know
Yeah.
if we can do
Right.
Say put a
Flexi
poll
Jan.
up. Let's
Put a
say
poll
Flexi
up.
Jan.
Well, let's see what the score is first. We can do the poll on FCM after
Yeah, do
the
the-
show
yeah, do the poll on
to
FCM.
decide what time the show is on Monday. I can have a little line as well, and not get up at 5 to come
Tees
down.
might
here.
be on time actually. If we start
Yeah, he'd still be late. Don't forget, guys, our friends at FairPlay are offering new users, right? That could be you at home. The chance to download the app for free this week. You can play the Jackpot 7s for free with the Jackpot promo code. That's Jackpot when you sign up. You've just seen we've all predicted our Liverpool Man United scores. We're going to go into the other predictions very shortly. But to get involved with us, scan that QR code on the screen, download the app with the link below. You must be in the UK and you must be 18 as well. So get your predictions in for that game. Next up on the schedule, according to this sheet, Tottenham versus Newcastle.
Before we do that, listen, we've got about 1 million super chats. Let's
should we
try,
crack on
let's try
with
and
a few?
I'll help you out on them.
Go on,
Jamie
Jamie
M
first.
says Flex put in all of his stocks into Chelsea winning the league is the real jinx than AGT's supposed jinx. Man will have to either flip-flop back to Arsenal winning the league or Nottingham Forest.
Of course.
Stop,
It's not
stop.
flip-flopping. Anyone but Liverpool must.
Yeah,
So
hold tight.
whatever you want. And not City.
But yes, just hold tight. The
think
3-point
City are done.
collectors, put your hands up. Fire First Z says Robbie shamelessly always says Henry wins 3 titles.
Lies. it
Lies.
says. Yeah.
He won a title in Spain as well. Ravanjit says, do the delusional Lyle brothers still think Sterling is a better player than Adamola Lookman? Overall, yeah. Like you claimed on deadline day last year. Also, if the summer window was a 7 out of 10, why are you now begging for a forward?
Oh, it's a good
Because,
point.
Saka's injured, if you've seen. Tani says, why no intro for Matisse's cooking?
No need.
This is happening regularly.
Lost
Ad
it,
says,
Johnny,
does
lucky,
Salah
you're
having 1 goal in 12 finals
I didn't
affect
get
his
that,
legacy, like Henry having 0 finals goals?
That's mad. That's
Edouard says, Matisse, you think we still will get top 4? I think it's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Can I do the next one?
Still
Rob?
back on to get
Yep,
top
go.
4.
Kaiser.
Kaiser's back. Hi guys, Happy New Year. Who do you think was your Norwegian athlete of the year for 2024? Odegaard, Haaland, or maybe Ingrid Landmark, Tandrevold? I think she truly deserves it. Kaiser is
Why? Why?
the female Norwegian team. You're not invested in
Every
this. If you're not
single
got your
show.
stocks,
Every show.
you're not in the
All the
stocks.
time.
You're
I'll
not
I'm gonna have
find
to
out who
start.
she
I'm
is.
gonna have
You
to
need
start
to stock up,
googling
bro.
what's going on.
Two Beast says Matisse, never chat about net spend ever again. You're minus 795 million in the last 5 seasons.
Yes.
That's 80 million for 10 windows in a row. As Ty says, you're getting paid bid money, so do your job. Had enough of that narrative, says Two Beast.
I just want the correct figures. Now you've given the correct figures, I'm more than happy to own that.
Flip says, Robbie, you have as many trophies as hair follicles. King Kayoso says, Happy New Year. Rise Waffle
Winters, Sir Fleckington, Don Robin Van Lyle, Megamar, and AGT. Just AGT.
Nakamori says, it's on DR Sports as a clip. Robbie is a liar. I got it wrong.
Why are you lying
Right, I
for?
wouldn't say liar.
Mate,
Got
that's
it wrong.
insane.
Adam says, ask Robbie if...
Oh, ask Abby.
Oh, ask Abby.
That can be a new segment.
If she is still running up
Still
the
running on
M1.
the M1.
Hey.
Your mate.
I've just actually had a bit of a revelation looking at the table. I can't quite. When you see the numbers in like cold hard truths, yeah, we've lost 9 times.
9 games.
Half the
It's
games.
January.
18
Double, at least
total.
double.
Well, it's hitting
Double
now,
figures.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, what's been going on?
I think like when you try and like be the bigger person, like sometimes you don't see, you know, like you take your rose tinted glasses off and then you can maybe
Basically,
see.
when you stop looking at Inik and, you know...
So whenever she's not on this show, basically.
No more Ed Sheeran
Levy
guitars
and,
and all
yeah,
that.
when you
Yeah, yeah.
straight
And
all
actually,
back and
if
just
you
look
used
at
to add
Ange and
that-
the
You're
team.
on course for
if you used to
18
add that
L's
up,
out
right,
of
to how he
38.
finished off last season.
We're
Yeah.
on course for 18 L's out of 38.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he finished off last season badly.
You can't.
We're literally at the midpoint.
Sorry,
You can't chat.
you've also lost 9 times. Okay,
it's
so,
nice.
But I accept it.
do you know what?
though.
No, I accept it. Do you know, it's weird because I feel like we've been on like 23 points for ages. I stopped checking the table because I was like, we're not moving anywhere. And then obviously I've checked it now.
memorised what it
and it's
is.
like, oh, we're on 24 points now.
Yeah.
The
Still in the
realisation
same
is what
place,
we
but we've lost 9.
It's not
Yeah,
good.
John Mainprice, big up. He's become a gold member. Joe
Big him up.
MMH says, thanks, Don Robbie, for the Arsenal 3-1 prediction. I managed to win some cash from my local sports betting hub. Big up to DR Sports.
Yeah, big up.
I did pretty
G Millie says, I'd rather Trent leave for free because the prize for winning the league is more than 20 mil. It's a good point. Adash says, Robbie, Trent is hesitating because he's scouse and actually won stuff with us. Saliba isn't going to hesitate because you haven't won stuff. So get all giddy. You're next.
Saliba's still under contract. ATM.
So is Trent Alexander-Arnold, actually.
Still got 3 years left, man. Right, so that would be...
Trent's got 3 months.
That's a lot harder.
Can I ask, is Diallo signed yet?
No.
Oh,
If he goes Arsenal, then boy. NLD in a couple of weeks, can't wait. Do you know what?
Yep.
I think we all deserve
North
a
London
nice,
derby coming up.
juicy NLD that we can all feast into.
When's that again?
Couple weeks, mate.
But it's so dead. It's on a Wednesday night.
We'll make it alive.
Still NLD.
We'll make it
That is
big
mad,
one.
isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll make it feel like a Super Sunday.
I know. A Wednesday
Sunday.
night.
Yeah.
Sacrificial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on a Wednesday night, but we're in here Thursday straight away.
Hey, look at this one here.
Wasteman Wednesdays.
Bert says,
I guess I'll just
I
stay
will
over,
pay,
shall I?
He says, I will pay
I'll just stay here.
£15 of every super chat from February if Trent Alexander-Arnold leaves for Spain in January.
I'll get my super.
Yeah, he's not
chats
going to
in
leave in
there.
January.
No, he's not leaving. Surely.
I
How
hope-
about paying £1 if he leaves in the summer for every super chat? Only £1.
That'd be so
What about
rude, wouldn't it?
£1.
So rude.
Yeah, let's not do that.
K31 says, I hope Arteta manages
Trent not at
Wanyeri
Liverpool,
well
it's weird.
and doesn't
Look
play
good,
him
good
every
try.
game.
Super
Look
well.
at what's happening with Yamal.
But the next one says, CXO, Robbie lies too much, never has receipts,
Like my
embarrassing. Juno says, the AGT and Raul meetings when Trent joins Madrid, laughing face.
days.
I'm just going to punch that guy up. He just, do you know what,
advocate
bro? He
violence.
messages
We
me.
don't.
He WhatsApps me every
don't
day
condone
that.
with
condone
pictures of with Trent in a Madrid
but
It
Let's
shirt.
should
just
be
go
me.
in there,
It
bro.
should be me and Raul because I'm the
Yeah, I'll
judge.
punch you up.
You know,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
Liverpool
Yeah.
fans wanted Zubimendi to leave his boyhood club, and it was fine. You know,
Now it's you.
Now you
No,
lot.
big him
Now
up.
look.
Loyal
Yeah,
to
that's
your
true.
club.
You know what I
mate.
mean?
That's
big him
great.
up.
Oh, why is he not coming to us, man? Who thing?
I think they
Leave your thing, man.
Them croquettes are
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
though, man.
Now
I don't
look.
blame him.
They
I
weren't
don't blame
wishing him well, were they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Like, I
didn't
hope
hear
Real
that.
Sociedad
And
lose
look how
every
it's worked
game.
out for him. Look how it's worked out for him.
You know?
And look how well it could work out
Yeah,
for Trent.
exactly.
You never know.
You
know
never
what
know.
I mean?
Sabita says, thought
and Jude
of
fighting
Robbie as
together.
a sensible football fan, but he's very arrogant. You have no respect for history and tradition of a club.
Oh, you say what you
respect,
want,
man.
You know what it is, right? If you just say one thing that people
Don't like.
don't
yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're on you. It's cool.
Do you know what?
It's cool.
Guys
That's
at
why we're
home,
here, man.
Yeah.
You can come at me.
What the guys
No
at home
problem.
need to understand is, right, this is entertainment. What we're doing for you is entertainment. If you want the in-depth analysis, there's shows for that. But we entertain people. So when
I'm trying to
people
say my
come up-
analysis was not
We've
spot
got
on.
analysis
Yours
as
is
well.
on your channel.
We just
Trent
don't.
to Real
We,
Madrid
No,
6
but
months ago.
we just don't allow each other to
I'm
do
ahead of
it.
the
It's our main
curve.
focus.
entertainment,
My analysis
It's not the
guys.
main
is
focus
spot
of the
on.
show.
I said Trent would be wearing that 66, passing to Bellingham.
No,
and
we've got to
Mbappe
move on.
6 months ago.
Matisse, we've
You
got to
heard
get
it
on.
on this show first. Exclusive.
Bramford
Exclusive.
says, I love the show. Big up to you. We love you watching the show. He says, but please fix that wobbly table. Rob,
I know, man.
this has
Can
got
we
to be
get
a
some
New Year's
budget for the
resolution.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think, Jason, sort it out.
This is like going to a fairground.
This
isn't
is
it?
like Robbie when he did the partay dance. You know what I mean? Can move it around
Like
a
we're
bit.
not
No, it
using the
is
budget
a
for
stop,
heating, clearly. So can we use it on the table?
No, we will get it. Are you saying
wobbly.
Soon
Is
we'll
your
have to
defense.
hold it up with our
Are you
knees.
putting that on wax? We're going to get a new table soon.
Hey, this table costs a lot of money.
Fix it first.
It's like we can hold it up with our knees.
We've
Yeah,
got
just-
we've got a
I need
table at
that.
home. We don't need a new
No,
table.
calm
We've got one in the fridge.
Calm down.
AGT waffling. It's 100% FSG's fault as an LFC fan. I said, yeah, 70, 80%. It's easy for you guys to say this about Trent because he doesn't play for your club. FSG have the main blame for this, though. At least have one done by now, I agree. John says Trent is likely to sign a new deal and leave for a fee in 18 months. The pull of Madrid is great to brush it off indefinitely. It's too great to brush it off indefinitely. AGT, remember Virgil and Salah can sign pre-contracts? Yeah, they're all allowed to go and do your thing.
I heard them
Would
2
you go
months
mad at
signed, I
them?
reckon.
No. If you saw that Van Dijk signed a thing now, would you get angry?
But the time
Should
is
there be a
ticking,
fee?
unfortunately.
there
As
be a
it says,
fee?
come back to the super chat. So, did FSG screw up? Yes, but no player is bigger than the club. Let's not make it seem like he's Ronaldo, Messi kind of player here. Replaceable. Could have been avoided, but you lot are dragging this, says Mamo. Bert says United win 2-1. Hold tight, Bert. Joe says Liverpool man sent off, United smash and grab incoming. Joel says Abby is awfully quiet today. Hope you are okay and well in view of Spurs' awful performances these past few games. No hate comments coming from a Gooner.
I don't think I've been that quiet.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
No. Wish you were, to be
Am I
honest.
aware? Am I aware of Spurs? Yeah, just chose to have a Christmas that was spent with friends
Wasn't centred
and
around them.
weddings and just, happy things.
Yeah, nice.
Happy
Love
things.
that. Right, we're
Might
going to
not
move
like
on
that.
to the next game now because it is back to Abby. It is
Great.
Tottenham versus Newcastle. You already know that the record against Newcastle is poor, winless in the last two,
Stunning.
which were both at SJP. But you did beat them 4-1 at home last season, and they have just beaten United 2-0 away at Old Trafford. Can they build on that away form at Spurs? Is the time running out for Big Ange? Where do you stand for this game? 12:30 kick-off on Saturday.
Under the lights.
Well, it might be
Sunlight,
snowing.
hopefully.
Hopefully might get called off. Yeah,
Storm Ennis,
I mean, I'm happy it's not at St James's Park.
obviously.
Obviously, I would not fancy that because we absolutely get battered every time we go there. Look, obviously having the realisation of just looking at the table just then, it's not good. It's not great, is it?
brilliant.
You don't want to
It's
lose.
not great.
You don't want to lose 9 games before the
definitely not
1st of
great.
Jan. It's not really what you want to be looking at. I think we might be getting some players back. I think Mickey Van der Ven might be back. I think Romero might be back. So when
The
you've had to
doggy out,
go,
though.
yeah, that's
he's
all right.
been cool there,
Jed, I think Jed Spence will obviously play there, which is fine. I think it's difficult, when you've got so many games in quick succession and you've got a lot of injuries, you've got a thin squad as it is. You're asking Archie Gray, who's actually been very good, I think, considering the role he's being asked to play. You're again putting square pegs round holes, and you're just trying to get through the period when you've got a game every kind of 2-3 days. So you don't have the luxury of rotation and resting players. I think that because that's now done and we're getting players back, if we're going to continue to perform in the way that we are performing, then we will need to talk about this probably by the end of the month about Ange. But I'm still Ange in. I still don't think we should sack him. Maybe people think that's crazy. I don't care. That's my opinion. And let's review it later.
Keep losing.
Yeah. Yes,
Don't
we
sack
will.
him.
Yes, we will.
When would you recommend
Four
he gets
defeats.
I
sacked?
would, now, if we're getting everyone back, or especially our centre backs, and we're still losing, then I will sit here in a couple of weeks' time and tell you.
So next few
Ange
games.
out. Next few games. Let me see how
Now,
they
what
go.
are they?
Oh, what are they?
Us,
Newcastle.
Premier
We've
League
got Tamworth in the
No,
cup.
forget that.
Liverpool
Liverpool Premier
next
League. So
Wednesday.
it's
Arsenal. Oh yeah, we've got you as well.
Oh, yeah,
more
League
tough
Cup.
You got Newcastle, Liverpool, Tamworth, Arsenal is your next 2 weeks.
Rotted.
Yeah, they got Arsenal.
Give me till end of the month.
I think you'll have an answer by the end of the month, won't you?
I'll have an answer by the end of the
Who have
month.
you got after us?
I don't know actually.
I'll tell you.
Not sure.
I'm sure he'll look it up.
You've got
But,
Liverpool, Tottenham, Everton away, then Leicester at home.
What, they're playing
Sorry, whose
themselves?
fixtures are these?
Yours.
How are we playing ourselves?
Sorry.
You're playing the
Right.
reserves.
Sorry. You got Arsenal away, Everton away, Leicester at home, and then you got Brentford away.
Is that all in? That's all in Jan, and then you've got the
Then
cups in that as
Februa's
well.
Brentford away.
Right,
And
so-
another
You got,
Liverpool at
Europa
the
League.
start of
Plus,
February
obviously,
at
the transfer
Anfield.
window is
Hoffenheim.
open now. Transfer window is open. He's said we need reinforcements. So let me judge it at the end of this month.
I think that's fair.
Reinforcements.
I think that's fair.
You might need the
No,
army.
and then
Might
get
need
the
the
reinforcements
army.
in and let them play.
Yeah, but even I just need to see when we've got our first choice centre backs back,
for backup.
and we've got a few more players back that are also squad players that you can allow the rotation. Then I will make a decision by the end of this month.
You call it SAS? Reinforcements?
I need God, I need Jesus, I need all of them. Every God assemble.
Oh, jeez. Right. Predictions for this one. Big week for Newcastle as well. They play obviously in North London twice this week. So Matty Renton might as well just stay down for the whole week, to be fair. This isn't a fair play fixture, so we'll run through it. I think, and Newcastle, listen, they are pushing to get in that top 4. They're 5th right now. If they win, they're putting a lot of pressure on these fellas here and Forest. But do remember that 5th place does get you that Champions League spot this season. So I'm going.
Sleeve drop up.
Right. Do you know what? I just can't see Isaac not scoring at least 2 in this
Of course he
game.
will.
I
But,
can't see him scoring.
but again, that
at least
depends.
2.
If he's playing against Archie Gray and Dragosin, that's probably nailed on. And I'm not saying that's not nailed on if Mickey Van der Ven's back or Romero's back. But I think that obviously if you've got a better back 4 than what we're kind of at one point the other day, we thought it was going to be Basuma and Gray at the back.
That's
Because
wild.
Dragosin was a late fitness thing.
Yeah.
So that would have been even that's what we're looking at. What are you two doing?
We're
Come
just
on,
discussing the fact that I was so close to going top of the league, and now we're talking about Newcastle coming from with Clark.
Yeah, hold that.
It's
Exponentially.
actually
Hold
pissing me
that.
off.
I was like, imagine
Hold.
they just like
I knew it was.
wither
It's
away.
been-
You know,
it's
like
been a
just
week and a half.
7th, 6th, just
You
Just
could
end up
have
after
won.
all of
Now you're
this.
10
Just
points
end up where
behind
they
them.
were.
Hold
Macro for comeback
that.
out, you know.
Yeah. Sardine.
Sardine off a comeback.
Anyway, I'm going for
Corned beef back out.
You know what I mean?
spam, you know.
I'm
I'm going 2 on Newcastle.
great, thanks.
Do you know what, right?
Sorry.
I think right?
What do you think?
If you sure those players may be back?
I think they're meant to
I
be.
don't think it makes much of a difference.
I think they're meant
Should
to
you
be
rush
back.
them back if they're
Yeah,
not?
like last
Because
time.
last time.
Well, I think they're meant to be back. I think
wouldn't rush
I
them.
think Mickey's meant
Shaw's
to be
out,
back.
isn't he? He picked up a 5th yellow.
Because Isak's on form, and I don't think the
Isak-
centre backs just rushing
What
back.
day-
into
get
it.
injured?
Yeah, I
I don't
think
even
you
know
know
what
what.
day
Actually,
he
I'm with
played.
you 2-1. I was going to go
Sunday.
maybe a draw, but
I just
Spurs
can't see Isak not scoring.
Spurs. No, I can't see him not scoring.
because they did give up chances against United.
They
didn't
did. They took the foot off
give
the
up
gas, and
after
actually,
they
if we
were
could score, right.
winning the game.
Yeah, weirdly, it could have been 2-2.
Yeah.
But
Spurs will attack
Spurs can do this weird thing where if you do have them man back,
Romero might not be
there
back.
might be a bit of a lift. They could just do a bit of a Spurs that are on the front
Get a
foot
draw.
and not lose. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
you know
I
they
think,
won't.
I think they're back. or
Newcastle
close to being back.
3-2.
I'm going to actually let me revise. I think I'm going to go for a draw. 2-2 because Spurs are that mad team, man. They could just
They're
at
like
home
United
they go
that
all
way.
attack.
They are.
It looks a little bit shaky sometimes at the back. Newcastle against United.
Bentancur suspended again.
Is he?
Someone said he's suspended.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
did. He picked up another yellow. Yeah,
Bloody
yeah, I
man just
forgot.
come back from
Actually,
all that.
I'll go back to my
Coming
2-1.
off
I'll go back to my 2-1 Newcastle. man.
Wait,
You lot,
he's been
no,
out
I
all
can't
that
trust you
time
lot.
from a long
can't
suspension.
trust you
Comes
lot,
back,
man.
gets the
2-1.
yellow card.
Oh,
suspended again.
apparently they're saying that it might not be until North London Derby at the earliest. But I thought
right,
I read that they might be back this weekend. So I don't know. Look,
Van der Ven and that back for the North London derby.
hamstrings
They're
galore.
conceding
Pop in.
goals anyway.
Bring them up.
So what's your score prediction?
I feel like when these man play,
Actually,
you're
no,
more solid.
No, I just said it doesn't
3-1
make much
Newcastle.
difference.
3-1.
Yeah.
See, I wanted to say that, but I've gone to
3-2 Newcastle.
3-2. That sounds about right.
Well, I mean, how can I not back them? Like, I'll just go 2-1 Spurs.
No, don't
Yeah,
just
why?
no.
Easily.
No,
The
she's
Quiet.
sibling thing is you say the real thing, mate.
Quite easily not
You
back
say
them.
when you think you're going to lose, just say you're going to
They've
lose.
lost
Give us
9
what you
games.
think.
That's what you genuinely
really
feel.
All right, well, okay, what
and then what you'd like.
I'd
We
like.
should have two
Is your
predictions
midfield
every
better
week
than
for
No,
us.
just say what you
Is your
think's going to
attack
happen.
better
I don't know who's
like.
going to play.
We all know we would
Is
like
your
our teams to
manager
win. Everyone
tactically
wants it's going to be
changed
one
things?
All right,
No.
fine.
Go on then.
What I would
think-
like.
No,
What
we
you
know
would
what
like.
you
No,
I'm
we
going
don't
to give
care. No,
both.
no,
though.
But we know you want your
would
team to
like. We
win.
know
Who
you'd
doesn't want their
like.
team to
Right,
win?
what I think will happen is probably Newcastle 3-1.
There we
Right,
go. That's
there
all
you
we
go,
need.
done.
There we
Move
go.
on. That's it.
What I want.
There we go.
But
I
you'd like
want
a 2-1 win,
Spurs.
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Everyone wants
I'd
their
I'd
team
have
to
a
win.
1-0
You'd
win.
want to win the league. It's not going to happen, is it?
Neither for you. How you doing down there?
Hold.
I knew it wasn't.
Exponentially
Back with us.
hold. It's my new favourite word. Right, let's move on to the other fair play fixtures. Bournemouth versus Everton. If you're looking at the table, as a Bournemouth fan, do you remember on our prediction show the other day, I said they might end up with a little European
Conference
football
League.
somewhere. Right now, the 30 points, 8 wins out of 19, and they go up against Everton. This one is at down south as well. It's at the Vitality. I'm going for a heavy Bournemouth win. I'll be honest with you.
I'll say 2-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-0.
comfortable. I think it'll be quite comfortable. They're good down there.
Everton are good at not
Everton,
conceding, but
Everton, they
don't
kind of
score,
put that
man.
low block in.
That's why I only two.
Loads of long balls, things. Yeah, I mean, hey,
Well, don't they see that as a game? They need to try and win.
Yeah.
So they might open
1-1.
You can do that, but at some
I'm
point
going
you go,
1-1.
actually, we need to win this game.
I'm
Let's
going to
not
go.
do that.
I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2. I just can't see Everton scoring 2.
I'll go over 1-0 Bournemouth.
And Bournemouth's defence is decent as well.
Yeah.
Very
They got
good.
some very good defenders coming
Kirkes,
through right now.
what's
yeah.
the young fella?
Kirkes.
Madrid are looking at him. Dean something.
Hedge.
Yeah, that guy.
the
That
defender.
The centre back, the young
Yeah,
one.
back,
Madrid are
really
looking at
good.
him apparently.
Oh, Madrid are really well defended.
I'm going to go... Do you know what? I'll change it. I'll go
Because we can't
2-0
get sleep.
Bournemouth. I'll go 2-0 Bournemouth. What have you got in your fair play app, Rob?
1-1.
1-0. Ab?
For this game,
Yeah.
2-2.
2-2. Flex.
2-0 Bournemouth.
2-0 Bournemouth. Aston Villa, Leicester. Bit of a
Oh, sorry, I put
spiky
2-1.
Midlands game.
2-1.
2-1. You can still change it right
Yeah,
up until the
I
day.
locked it in already.
Aston Villa, Leicester, spiky little Midlands derby. This one again. If you're looking at the table, if you're a Leicester fan, it definitely doesn't look good. 19th, 3 wins all season.
Rude.
You know, it is a little bit rude. I'm not going to lie to you, but Aston Villa,
Same
ninth,
sort of form as
same sort of form. Only 3 wins in 6. And they're looking to obviously push on and try and get them European spots as well. Fulham, Bournemouth, City, all above them. I can't see anything here apart from a heavy Villa win, though.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Leicester can't get changed out of them at Villa Park. I wouldn't say that. And these are the games where obviously Leicester are trying to stay in the league, but these types of games ain't the ones they go on the calendar. Go, we'll get something like this. Just tough afternoon.
Strikers, Villa.
Malin
yeah.
from
And,
Dortmund, they're looking
Vardy
at.
from PSG.
Yeah, Colo.
Do
they need-
Well, Watkins is 29, so and obviously Duran's maybe taking his place. I don't know what's going on
I
there.
don't know about getting another striker, and I think that's
They
not
were
their
right there.
problem.
Yeah,
They
I
score
think
loads
they're
of goals. Leon
right.
Bailey's
Midfield's
still
good
there
as well.
Midfield's
They're
good.
they just need to just get back at it.
They have had a lot of injuries at the back, though.
Yeah.
Score predictions for this one. I'm going 3-0 Villa.
I've got 2-0 Villa.
2-0 Villa. 3-0.
3-1.
Go 3-1 as well. Yeah, 3-1.
Who's scoring for Leicester? Vardy. Little shithouse one at the end.
Who else will?
Right. Next up, bless you. Manchester. Bless you again.
Thank you.
Got a hat trick.
Little mouse somewhere.
Sorry.
We're not in Old Trafford now. Mate.
It's just a table squeaking.
Man City, West Ham, Rob. Big game this for both teams. Again, the table does not look great for West Ham. 23 points on the board, more than Manchester United. But City, if they win this one, they can start creeping back up into the top 5, Rob.
Easy. No Bowen as well. He's
Yeah,
out.
Bowen.
They're done. I think
They're gonna roll over
I think
West
Lopetegui
Ham,
will be the next
aren't
manager to be sacked.
Lopetegui gets sacked.
That's what we predicted on the show.
Before.
last
Could be
week.
after this game.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to lose about 3-0.
Yeah,
It's a
3-0
heavy
I've got.
defeat.
Why? It's
3-0.
at the Etihad.
Yeah.
3-0.
But if you're the owner,
West Ham
you
getting
say,
lost.
look,
Man.
you've had Liverpool and City.
City still gave
City
chances
still
away.
They
weren't good at
Leicester.
Leicester.
They weren't good against. They weren't
but-
great against
but
Leicester.
West Ham are not great.
I
They
know,
are
I know,
shocking.
but
I
City.
don't-
Yeah.
And it's
Already
it's
missing
at
Antonio.
Etihad.
Now they're missing.
By the
Bowen.
way, great news to see Antonio out
Yeah.
of
Yeah, it
hospital.
was great to see.
Yeah.
After
Says
his
he'll be
leg
back on the
injury.
pitch soon as well.
Big him up.
Obviously, we
Okay.
don't know how soon, but the fact that he's saying I'll be back
Great
is
news for
brilliant.
Jamaica as well.
Yes.
I'll go 2-1 City.
3-0 City.
3-0.
Yeah.
I just think,
We like that game in between when they done Forest free.
yeah, he'll be there. But he's not really shown up. A couple nice touches here and there. He showed up a little bit for half an hour against Liverpool, and I just think he did hit the
scored.
post.
Can't do it. One man can't do it.
I feel like this one
I'm going for
is
a
going to be
shock
closer
1-1.
than people think. Yeah. I
I'm
don't
going
know
for
about 1-0.
1-1.
I
going
think
for a
West
shock,
Ham, they've
yeah.
got that
West Ham, you
rollover
watch
gene
them?
though, don't
Yeah, I
they?
have, and I've seen City as well.
They concede one, they just do a rollover,
Better
bro.
West Ham.
West Ham are dead, man.
So
City.
I'm going to go, boy, I'm going to go 2-1 City. I've changed it. I'll go 2-1 City. Brighton versus Arsenal. Are you looking forward to this one, Rob?
I am.
You going?
I will be there.
Lovely.
Yes, I will.
On the south coast. We love to see it.
Freezing cold down there.
It's going to be cold down there, them seagulls. By the way, get them likes up, people. Let's get them likes up ASAP, by the way. There's 12,000 of you locked in, not even on 2,000 likes. Talk to us about this one then, Rob. What are your feelings before this game?
It's a difficult
Tough
game.
place to go,
Difficult
as we know.
game. You know what I mean? We owed them a bit, man, for that game earlier on in the season. We went down to 10 men. You know what I mean? That was the Declan Rice one. Where, as I said since, right? You know, them early ones at the start of the seasons, those delaying a restart, that's been dumped now. They've stopped doing that now in the Premier League. That's quietly disappeared from the referees. They realised it was a stupid rule that would have resulted in loads of players getting sent off week in, week out throughout the Premier League, and have quietly, as they do every year, just shelved it away, right?
But those were the rules at the time.
Yeah, we paid the price for it. Well, the rules, it's still the rules, but they've just don't apply it no more, right? But we were winning that game quite comfortably, and then after that, there were 10 men, you know what I mean? They came back and it could have ended anything. But last couple of seasons, we've done well at Brighton, you know what I mean? And this is another big game for Arsenal. They're a good side. They faltered recently, but they did get a good draw at Villa. But I think it's another opportunity for Arsenal, if we win the game, to be 3 points behind Liverpool. They still have a game in hand, Liverpool, but ahead of your game against United. It's about trying to put a little bit of pressure on. So I fancy us in that game. I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal.
That would be a big away win, that, off the back of that Brentford win as well. And it is a tough place to go to.
They've been a bit weird recently, Brighton.
They have.
They've
Brighton,
you know,
I told you.
you can score against them. That's the thing. They can score
Brighton
against
hype,
you,
yeah.
but they do leave themselves a bit open at the
do.
back. So
They've lost their last 3 out of 4 against you, which before that they were actually unbeaten in 5 consecutive
Yeah,
home
and they used to be
games
very,
against you.
but I don't know. I fancy us in this game, man.
And this one is a 5:30 kickoff.
Yeah, the only thing is no Timber in that game. He got a 5th yellow.
Yeah.
So no Timber, but Partey I think will drop back into that right, which is a shame because he was brilliant the other night. But I think he'll drop into that right back position.
That's 2 weeks in a row, 5:30 kickoffs. Do you like the 5:30 time?
Brother, whatever time, man. Just bring that game there. No, we don't worry.
Not like
we
you
don't,
lot.
we don't moan about the times.
12:30.
We worry about the time.
We don't moan about that times, man. Bring that here time.
Don't moan about 12:30s when you're winning, do you?
Well,
Yeah, now you're top of the
I
league.
heard me
12:30s are
complaints about it
lovely.
this season.
No.
Yeah, I
actually,
thought
about the
12:30s were
lunchtime
disgraces.
play 12:30 on Sunday if you
Exactly.
want. Move it forward if
Don't
you
care
want.
when it is.
Yeah.
'Cause I'd rather it be today so we get over and done with, to be honest. Bring the game forward to Thursday.
You'd
How about
rather in
that?
half an hour so no one's there to witness it.
Play it down the dog and duck.
Yeah, literally.
Who
Dog
you
and
going?
duck
I'm going
settings.
3-1 Arsenal.
Oh, it's late. I'm going I think they frustrate you, and you have to suffer in small periods during the game.
Definitely.
And that probably means they get one. João Pedro maybe, Rise. Evan Ferguson, Rise. But I will go with an Arsenal. I'm going to go for a bit of a mad scoreline of 4-2 to Arsenal.
Wow.
It's not dissimilar to what I've gone for.
3-2.
But to
You
who?
love a 3. Oh,
But to who?
But to who, Abby?
To Brighton.
Fantastic.
Tough
I'd love
place
it.
to
Go down to the
Yeah.
Amex, Abby. Who's it gone to?
It's gone to Brighton.
Got another mad prediction here.
It's tough place to go, the Amex. Tough place. Windy nights,
So
cold,
2-0 up, you're still not safe.
snowy,
Trust.
not safe. Not safe.
Not
I
safe
know it
even
from
2-0
experience. 2-0 cruising at half-time. You are not safe. They're a mixed bag. And,
Last minute, not safe. We can see
is
it.
it,
Lost.
first game at home, New Year, new them.
We had a first game away
Who them?
2025 away at Brentford.
Big fan of Brighton.
Back-to-back 2
Goal
tough
down.
losses
Big
against
fan of Hertzler.
Yeah, we had a few tough ones.
Few tough ones.
We're unbeaten over Christmas.
Goals galore. Yeah, 3-2 Brighton.
3-2 to the
Okay.
Seagulls. All right, we might be going
good
to the zoo to get some seagulls then on Monday if that's the case. Right, if we
Will you
lock,
not
we'll lock them
flex?
in. Flex
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal.
Bottle job.
Bottle job's what I think is happening.
Please,
Why we
please
might-
say.
What have you got for us,
I have
Mr.
one.
Sir?
How can you take to be my prediction of bottle job when you're saying how do I win all this money?
Yeah, but this is not actually true because in
This is
terms of the
real.
actual
You
shouldn't be
real
asking me
life.
for
in terms of
tips.
the actual leaderboard,
Really?
I am the
Screenshot
only
it
one
for
that
us,
is
Lex.
on the
Should ask for
leaderboard
help.
in the whole app.
What do you mean?
In the leaderboard.
You
This
just complaining
week.
earlier you won no money.
What you
Yeah,
predicted
but I'm
wasn't
not
good
winning
enough.
money. But I'm actually, in terms of the longevity
So,
scale,
like, you're
700
like
grand,
Arsenal.
I'm actually there.
One less
You're
than
like
mistake.
Arsenal, innit? Spend hella
So
days
whatever
at the
you
top,
predicted
but
wasn't
we're
good.
Yeah,
not.
but you're getting short
for
little
£6.
payout. Look,
£6 for them.
I'm just not getting the money yet.
I finished 10 points behind you.
Hold on. But at the end of it,
My
when
bank
there's
account.
700 grand that's on the table, I could come out the biggest winner of all. So actually, I'm playing the
Good.
long game here,
I'm
guys.
going Arsenal
Yeah,
to lose.
keep your 90 quid.
Bit like Tottenham.
I'm happy with my 6
Keep
quid.
your
Very
okay?
long game.
Yeah.
Keep your 90 quid.
Very
Win that
long
in the
game.
year
Top of the
2050.
leaderboard, bro.
Innit?
Top
Come
of
on.
it.
We love to see
Don't
it.
chat to me.
I could do with
£6.
Shut up.
a little 1-1 or something.
You could do.
Yeah.
Are you begging,
Just
man?
all of us could do with it, you know. Just
big.
one favour
Brighton,
for me,
just ease
please.
off.
Yeah,
Do you
man.
know what?
Just ease off.
Since you've
One
put
little
that earring
favour.
in, you've lost 2 games.
Why are you so fascinated with this, bro?
Because I sit next to you, I'm on this side,
On this
innit?
side, bro, they can't
The
see that.
audience
So-
can't
to
see.
blind him.
Show them.
Bro, they've
them the
seen it
jewels.
already. It's not that deep.
Turn.
Shining out here.
It's not that deep.
Can we give you like
I
a
see you
hoop?
shining,
Like
eh?
Hell no.
Put my hoop in.
Not a chance.
I
I would
beg
sooner
you.
Like
cut my
Vicky
heel.
Pollard.
Can't. Just put the hoop in. Give the people what they want to see.
No, but do you realise the XL when you wear the earring is?
What is the XL?
It's
I thought
just
that's extra large in
two
the shop.
losses. 2 losses. Expected losses.
Listen, we'll go again, man.
Yeah?
go again.
But if you lose 3 in a row, does it come out?
No.
Bro, release
Right.
a free row six.
Right,
Who you got next?
You got to make tweaks.
Palace away.
You got to make changes. Oh, it's late.
Oh, that's
It's
late.
late.
That's late.
I'll tell you what, it's late.
Shit game.
Well,
3
do you know
p.m.
what? We'll talk
3
about
p.m.
that because it is a fair play fixture.
Oh.
Palace versus Chelsea, right? We know it's a difficult place to go to. Maybe not necessarily this season, but
Eze
they have
Rice.
beaten you recently.
Rice.
Eze's there, Mateta's there, yeah?
Mateta.
Chalobah from a
Mateta.
corner.
Play.
Oh, is he
Can't
cup
play.
side?
Oh, yeah.
Sarr.
Mateta versus Disasi.
He
Could
can't
be a
play.
disaster.
Dasasi better not play.
Oh,
He can't.
wait.
He cannot play.
Absolute
Cannot play.
disaster. Talk like that.
Yeah,
That
he
was
can't
awful.
play. Like that guy, he's got to be sold. He's not equipped to play in the way we're trying to play, the system we're trying to play. They're saying he's versatile in briefings because Lawrence Stewart signed him. He's not versatile. He can only play in the middle of a back three, away at Man City on the edge of his 6-yard box. Apart from that, in any sort of open back and forth transitions, pace, you need him behind. You need someone on the ball who's gonna fizz passes, carry the ball. Nah. You're limited. You're limited. He
Limited.
cannot do it.
One
So
thing about Mateta, he's a physical guy, man. He's
yeah,
a
well,
handful.
he is a handful, but
He gave like Saliba a lot of problems.
Yeah.
it's also a handful when you're giving the ball to Delap and he's running at your defence and scoring.
Oh yeah, Delap roughed you lot up
Yeah,
as well.
roughed us
Now
up.
you got a Mateta.
Yeah.
Good player.
It was a
Good
handful.
player.
It's a handful when you're stepping
Exponentially hold up.
into
to anyone.
areas, not winning the ball and leaving space behind you on the first goal as well for the penalty, which wasn't a penalty.
I agree, actually. It wasn't a penalty.
So, but yeah, Josh Achampong is someone I want to see in this game. Just put the kid in; he makes more sense
Keep
for the
calling
position.
For that one, but Maresca's
Yeah, but he
just
won't
not-
use him.
doesn't want
I'm
to
seeing
do
all these
that.
young players. Bradley's given a chance.
Woodrick?
Lewis Skelly. Brother, we're still
off,
waiting.
innit?
We're still waiting for Sample B.
yeah, when's that
still
coming,
waiting
bro?
I don't know.
That signing there.
Sample
I'll
B.
tell you, cursed
they
the
say
man.
Sample B meant to
Yeah.
come in 72 hours. That shit still ain't back at the factory.
Is he banned now because he's waiting for
No,
it?
he's
or is
He's
he-
in the-
temporarily
you're suspended,
suspended.
yeah.
Oh, right.
But he,
Internally.
you know,
He's
he
gonna
weren't
get
not really
playing in the
making
Prem
it's not really
before
making a
anyway.
difference
so
anyway, is it?
he weren't playing in the Prem
I mean,
before
he's
anyway.
been suspended for 2 years. since
But
he-
I need better in-game management from Maresca, man. Better subs. Just better.
He did say you're not in a title race. Though.
Yeah, and this is why. But now I need to be in the top 4.
Yeah, but when they were saying that, they didn't believe it. They thought
we didn't. No, we didn't.
You know,
we deep down.
No, we didn't.
We're not in it.
I said
under the surface.
I said
you
on.
definitely
Do you know what's so
believe
funny? I said on this show, if we get to the 25th of January, I
did
had
say
a date.
this.
I had a
that.
date.
You did say that.
Away at Man City, and we've cleared the fixtures that we
did
need
say
to
this.
clear. Because I said Christmas Chelsea is always a problem. We always give gifts. We always have implosion. Always have problems.
Wolves
if
last
we
year.
get through, yeah,
He did
remember.
say this. He
I
did
said
say
this.
this.
I don't
I
remember
said
nothing
it
about
bar
Christmas.
for bar.
Yeah,
Don't
he said it. He
You never
said
said
it.
nothing about Christmas.
When
You
I'm
said
writing my
January,
lyrics,
right?
when
All
I'm
these
writing,
Chelsea fans,
no,
right?
no,
They
no,
were getting
no.
together in a
No,
huddle.
no.
Right, innit? They got together in a huddle and they were like,
No.
guys, right, we're not in it.
No.
We are in it, but we're
know
not.
we're not.
in it.
The manager said we're not in
Where's
it.
Clara Bitsy, man?
Yeah.
Where's
Where's
Clara
Clara?
today?
See you soft.
Clara there.
No.
Where is she?
Clara, where's Clara? I've not seen Clara today, man.
She's been quiet.
Is she here?
You can't win. This just goes to show you can't win. When you
Oh,
know
he's got
your
receipts.
when
He's
you
got
know your
receipts.
club and you say it point
You
for
said nothing
point
about
exactly
Christmas.
where it is.
Flex
Oh,
does
you're
that.
bluffing. When you say if I was to lie now, imagine if I had fell for it. I'm in the title race.
You know your
2 weeks
shit.
later, I'm not in it.
Send me your track
2 weeks later, I'm not in it. So
Cowards. I mean,
I'm
you
glad I
little
just
get
told
out
the
clauses.
truth.
No, do you know what?
Arsenal fans are used to being deluded, so they expect everybody else to be deluded.
Cowards,
That's
man.
what it's
Oh,
about.
it's like-
Because I wasn't deluded
You can have
when
that.
I
Own
said
up.
where it was.
You can have that.
They were like, "Oh, you're lying. You're bluffing.
You're lying.
I knew my club to a T.
To
He
be
never
fair,
mentioned
he
nothing
he
about
did.
December.
No,
Yes, I did.
Nothing
I
about
literally said
Christmas.
December.
He said
I literally
Robbie
said
said
January the
January.
25th.
He said
This
it.
man said
He said, I'm
last
not
week.
in a title race
Hold on.
until I get
Flex.
to the Man City game
Flex.
and we've won the games if needed
This
to.
man Saturday last
We ain't in
week
no
said
title
that
race.
even though he would not be satisfied with just winning 2-0 at Ipswich. It needs to be a
Yeah,
big
I want to
win.
win.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want
he
to
said
win.
that as well,
Yeah, I
yeah.
want to
Now
win.
all of a sudden we should have sympathy with it.
I didn't
no,
say
we should have
sympathy.
sympathy.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, no.
I didn't
we
say
got no
that.
sympathy.
Don't have any
Because,
sympathy.
Like we all
Get
said,
that silly
like,
thing out of here, man.
dumpling and mackerel and everything, we've got it ready
Don't
in case
have
we
any
need.
sympathy.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
Clara?
fine. No sympathy.
We don't want no
But
sympathy.
in terms of what he did say, he said, "Listen, you lot can try and put us all there and this, that, and
Yeah.
the other." And since then, they haven't won no games. And also, what
Putting
we
a
did,
call out for
we
Clara
all-
Bitsy.
Well, yeah,
Send
we-
some
and
cash.
we also tried to make you lot, and I was saying this on the
Send
radio
cash.
today.
Yeah.
I said, what we tried to do to Chelsea is,
Yeah.
in the summer, we said, what the hell are they playing at getting this guy out of the Championship?
Yep.
That's going to end in tears. By Christmas, he'll
what
be
you
gone.
should have done.
Look
Yep.
how many players they've got. Oh, my God. Oh, look what they've
50
done to
players.
Sterling. They took his number off.
Sterling,
Look,
Gallagher,
They got
yeah.
players in the porter cabins. And then by the time it got towards Christmas,
Yep.
we said, puff your chest out and tell us you're in
Title
title
race.
race.
Unbelievable team.
And then now
What
they've
a
lost
manager.
a few because they were laughing at them. We're going, yeah, eat at Chelsea.
yeah.
So we have.
not.
So you lot
we're trying to have our cake. and eat
You
it
lot
in
have
Chelsea.
flip flopped.
We are.
I'm not.
I said at the start of the season fourth. We're now fourth.
Do you think it's the injury to all seriousness? The injury to what's his name in midfield,
Lavia.
Lavia.
It doesn't help. I would bring back Andre
Forgot about
Santos in January from Strasbourg personally.
How long's he out for, Lavia?
No idea. We don't know a return date. We
Was
don't have
it
a return date on
recurrence
him.
and that?
We have no
He's
return date on
definitely
The guy's a
Fofana.
good player, man, but he's always
Yeah,
injured,
100%.
isn't he?
Yeah.
No return date on Badiashile. So for me, I'd bring back Andre Santos. I'd start integrating Josh Achampong. Start giving Guy minutes off the bench and let him continue to press from Jackson. In Kuku, I don't know what's going on with him. He doesn't seem very happy. I don't think he's going to
reckon
be
he
here
might leave,
past
innit?
the summer. Yeah, I think
Getting
he'll
linked
leave
to
it-
us.
leave it
Good
in summer.
player, though.
And Maresca just needs to just be better on the subs, better on the in-game management, proactive on the subs. You're waiting for managers to make changes. Fulham, they made 3 changes. They won the game. Muniz and Wilson. The game over against Ipswich,
Wilson's
again,
great
taking
player.
too long to make changes. Not bringing off Disasi at half-time. Not taking Nkuku off up front. Moving Nkuku in, taking Felix off. Just making weird decisions.
Sancho, come on. Did Sancho come
Sancho, did he play?
on? No, I want to know about all the subs.
You two have got
You're
this
bad
Sancho,
with that. I think he came on.
man.
Can I check?
No, you
He
know
came
the
on.
answer.
Did he? What was he like? What
He
happened?
still starts for you. You're
No.
You're 14.
No. That's what I love.
You're
You're
14th.
Start for you.
Yeah.
I just start asking the question. I just
But
asked if he
no,
came
no,
on.
You
True,
know
though.
you're
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to be a dickhead.
Right,
I know you
guys,
are.
I'm asking, did he come on?
I need your fair play predictions.
He always tells me thank you for him, so I'm just saying, did he come on?
No, listen.
Palace, Chelsea,
As long as I
3
get my
o'clock
25
Saturday.
mils, it's fine. It's a bargain,
I don't know
remember?
how to.
Can we get some predictions, please, people? Bit of
tough
order.
one.
Why?
No, let's keep doing
Get
it.
rid of that
Just
stupid
not
little
about
toy,
Santos.
man.
Because he does
Give me
that.
that.
The
It's
production
fine.
given to me.
Everyone does, for shit.
Score
This
predictions.
is so.
Palace, Chelsea, please.
This is a
2-1 Palace.
Wow.
That's what I predicted.
See, that's hate watching as
I
well.
was
No,
not. I
no,
believe that
no, I
Palace can
believe
win
that.
2-1.
I've got that as well.
Chelsea in a bit of a tough run.
I
It's a
don't.
tough
I don't.
game.
I don't think Chelsea will lose. I can see a draw though.
What?
Palace.
What? There's
Palace
no way
make it
Chelsea
tough.
Chelsea can lose this game. Is that what you're saying?
I'm going 2-1.
1-1, Eddie and
2-1
Ketchup.
Palace?
I'm going to. Oh,
Oh, no, that's a bit mad. That's
That-
a
that's
bit
a
mad
bit
to score.
Eddie.
that's unrealistic.
Eddie Murphy.
Man,
I
probably
keep
won't come
asking
up
you
there.
which Eddie are you talking about?
Which Eddie?
Who? Which Eddie?
Steady Eddie.
Eddie from Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Which Eddie are you
Ed,
talking
Ed,
about?
Ed and Eddie.
Yeah.
Dead
It
and
can't
dead. Right?
Listen, that could come back to haunt you. Don't let Eddie come back to haunt you.
Oh,
shit.
mate.
That's a clip.
Yeah, you've just let yourself
That's
get
a clip.
clipped.
Ed and Eddie.
If Eddie scores,
Brace.
if Eddie scores, we
Please.
are.
What does he do?
cooking.
Ring the phone when he scores? Is it?
Yeah. Colin
Oh,
Batiste.
my doors.
Trust me.
I'll
right.
go
I'm
One-
going 1-0.
1-0.
I'll go over 2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, you got to now after all that, haven't you?
After what?
Right, one more fair play fixture to predict. Fulham Ipswich. Fulham flying. Ipswich buoyed after their big win against Chelsea over the festive period. Delap's on fire. A lot of talk about him moving on to get a bigger club. Obviously, he did come from Man City as well. But Fulham, as we know, wicked team. They got subs that can change games
Shout
as
out
well.
Marco Silva.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. I think Ipswich score, but I'm going for Fulham to get 3. So 3-1. 3-1 Fulham. What do we
I'll go
think?
2-1.
I've put 3-1, yeah.
Yeah, you got
2-1 Fulham.
I went
2-1.
2-1 Fulham.
that? And Liam Delap to score for Ipswich. Would you be interested in him? in
I like
the
him.
future?
I like him, man. I think
Bit
he's
of a battering
he's,
ram.
he's,
Yeah.
Big
Old
shit
school.
house, isn't it?
he's
Yeah.
raw. He's raw, but I think he's
player.
he's got a lot of potential, man.
I
He'll be a
agree.
very good player.
Who'd you rather, Evan Ferguson or him in January?
Evan Ferguson, the stagnation's been alarming.
Yeah.
Evan
Yeah.
Ferguson,
He did have that really long
you know what it is,
season.
right? I'll probably go Delap because Evan Ferguson's always injured.
Yeah.
That was our last fair play fixture. So play along at home. You obviously know how to scan that QR code, download it, and join. 2 more to predict that aren't fair play fixtures. Southampton, Brentford. I mean, if Brentford start popping it around like we know they can, and they did in phases last night, then that could be a tennis score. It really
Yeah,
could
but Southampton have improved a bit under this new manager.
Yeah, they're not as
not as open.
They've got it in them
but,
still
they're
to-
still
Okay,
not-
Okay, that's a
yeah,
draw.
yeah.
1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Brentford are not as
Draw.
good. Yeah, because
Away from
Brentford
home,
don't
Brentford
not
aren't
very
great
good away
team.
from home.
Yeah, true.
No.
But if
Very
they concede
direct
early,
Brentford as
though,
well.
No, I
Very
feel
2-1
direct.
Brentford.
still
When
fancy
we scores
Yeah.
early, it could be.
Yeah, that's it. Are they going to be able to cope with him? Because we couldn't even last
Yeah,
night. He's
Whistle
good,
just on
man.
it.
That guy's a good
Scores every
player.
week.
Proper.
Good player, man.
He's got
Quick,
in the summer he'll be gone.
Yeah.
good player.
I'd like him.
Yeah.
Um,
He'd get into all our teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's a very good player.
Mbeumo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Well, he might
I
not
like
start
him.
for you, maybe. But
the 3-1
No, I don't think he'd get into
Brentford.
everyone's.
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
start for
fancy
us,
that.
but
I'm
player,
at you.
squad player, I think.
I'm at you on that.
3-1.
What?
3-1.
3-1.
3-1
Oh, no,
as well?
no, 2-1, sorry.
2-1.
I'll go 1-1.
To Brentford.
Brentford.
1-1.
1-1.
I'll go 2-1 Brentford.
2-1. Last one, Wolves Forest. Again, another Midlands derby this one.
No Cunha.
No Cunha. I actually need Forest to start losing a few games, mate. if
No,
I'm
you
honest.
don't. They're the
you
perfect team to have second.
Actually, yeah, you are right.
Doesn't
They're
get
a
any
nice
better than that.
buffer.
It's great
They're a
buffer.
great buffer,
Arsenal
actually.
Brilliant
second,
buffer.
Arsenal
Yeah.
second.
Brilliant buffer.
Well, actually, we do have to play them away on a Tuesday in 2
that's
weeks.
tough. Like they're honestly Liverpool.
8
You
o'clock
keep
under
Forest
the
there,
lights,
you're
mate.
buzzing.
Ah,
I'm,
you imagine?
I'm actually going. I'm taking Tegan's dad because he's a Forest fan.
That's
So
nice.
That's it.
yeah.
That's cute.
You
Oh,
Reds!
Adidas. Yeah, I will be holding tight, you Reds.
So what
No,
away
you
end or
that's
that?
their one.
You have to hospitality.
Away end.
Huh?
Away end, yeah?
Hospitality.
No, come on, man.
Can you imagine
shout
Forest
out
won the
Adidas. Go on, dude.
Can you imagine if Forest won the
Bash him
league?
up.
Forest
Forest win the league?
Everybody's
Oh.
project is finished.
We'll be all on the parade.
Bro, you look at the top 3 right now.
I'll be on the
Is this
parade.
1979 or something?
You wouldn't, yeah.
What is going on? Forest are flying right now. Chris
I
Wood.
would love it if they won the league. Can you
Oh, it'd be
imagine?
brilliant for
After all the PSR and
great.
FFP
You would
and
be
everything.
in the mud.
Dirty club doing it the right
If
way.
For-
If
no,
anyone
yeah.
wins it, if
I'll
anyone
bury
wins it
myself.
by you, if anyone wins
Yeah,
it
I'll
by
bury
you,
myself.
Yeah.
You don't need to get Abby with the shovel and that. I'll jump in myself.
I'll still be there.
I'll put
I'll start
the mud
shouting.
over me myself. Don't worry about that.
Listen, you should be embarrassed now. You.
Oh,
you.
it's late. It's
Keep me
late.
about pointing out our teams.
It's very late.
You've lost
to win.
9 games. Look
Your
at
league
Forest.
to win.
Look at Forest.
Your league to win. This year.
Have you got a game to win?
Yeah,
You're telling
bro.
about league to win. Why not win a game? You're telling about league to win.
Don't want to win
Yeah,
games.
go and win a game.
Vibes.
And they beat you, innit, Forest?
Vibes, yeah.
Vibes.
Yep.
Oh.
Come to my guy.
All right. Let's get some score predictions there. Wolves
get quiet,
Forest.
mate.
Last one.
Wolves
What we got?
Forest.
I'm going 2-1 Forest
that,
to edge it.
Yeah, I think
3-1 Forest. I need them to keep winning.
2-1
Go and
Forest.
win the league.
Yeah.
This is
2-0.
shameless
2-0
now.
Forest.
What's going on
2-0
here?
Forest.
2-0 Forest, yeah. All right, well, that's all the games predicted. Let's finish off with some Super Chatos. If United beats Liverpool, the downfall starts, says Ron Moss. Is that Toads in disguise? Team has downgraded from Mourinho's team, says SH. Ralph says, can we all come together to beg Don to allow people talk? Okay. Connor, Robbie, you finished 8th twice and held licks for 24 months.
Exactly what I said. 8th.
Before you looked half decent, before finishing 5th.
Can I just point out to you, Connor, yeah? There's 20 teams in the league.
Correct. Twice is 16th.
So you finish 8th, right? That's not a relegation battle. All right? Cool.
You had
Move
two,
on.
you had 2 8s.
We move.
Troops. Would you rather Liverpool win a treble or United get relegated? I'm assuming this is aimed at me. It's a treble all day long. All day long. Come on, bro.
No one
Trebs.
hates another club.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
much
yeah,
that they
yeah.
sacrifice
Don't win a
their own
treble.
success.
Yeah. 100%. No way.
Can we ask Abby that?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Would you rather
Just a trophy, though.
Spurs-
Treble's
No, no,
unrealistic.
Just a trophy. No,
Unrealistic.
ask her a treble. Ask
No,
her like
one trophy.
one
FA Cup.
trophy.
FA
Carabao
Cup.
Cup.
FA Cup.
Like no.
Europa
any
League.
one, let's do
Europa
one.
League.
No,
That's
no,
fair.
no.
Champions League.
No. Come on.
The Prem.
No, because they're not
For
going
what
to do
fucking
that.
trophy
No,
then?
because you got to be realistic.
FA Cup.
Europa League.
Oh.
Europa.
Would you rather Spurs win the
still
Europa League this season or Arsenal just lost every single game so they got
Bear
relegated?
in mind, you get Champions League.
No, Spurs win a trophy.
Oh, okay.
Spurs win a trophy.
You've got to make it a bit
Over
more.
everything.
Spurs, yes,
Yeah.
my whole
Carabao
my
Cup.
whole life.
Can I ask you a
based
question?
on-
What about Carabao
Can I
Cup?
ask you a question?
Carabao
Can I ask
Cup.
you a question?
Yeah,
Spurs win the Europa League
yeah.
and Arsenal win the Premier League. Both of you win, so
Yeah,
you get a
yeah,
win, or you both win nothing.
No, we both win.
Okay.
Oh, look, you changed.
North London
You didn't even
community.
share, you didn't even
Wow,
share
look at
success.
you.
Share the bus.
So you like them really?
Share the tour
No,
bus.
no. This is how desperate I am to win something.
Whoa.
I would rather us win anything.
Wow.
Okay.
you
Connor.
changed up.
So it's Spurs over everything.
New year, new app.
It's Spurs over everything.
Spurs over everything, yeah. But if it was like
Come on, G.
Spurs finish 10th, I don't know. If
They're
if
calling
Spurs
cap
win
in the
Carabao
chat.
Cup and Arsenal win the treble, then no, I'd rather.
She's lying in the chat.
Calling cap in the chat.
Oh, so
Chat's calling
wait.
cap.
So,
If they were on for the treble and Spurs,
No, I believe Abby.
what,
Oh,
just
you'd
get
stop
top,
that?
Get top 4, then no,
no,
obviously.
yeah.
no, but Carabao Cup. Say you could win the Carabao Cup.
No, don't take that.
That's
No, I'm not
light.
taking that. They win the treble.
No.
No, I'm not taking it.
Yeah, no, that's not enough.
I'm not taking that.
Connor says
I'm not taking
troops.
it. I'm not taking it.
And we all remember this. Do you remember that famous Troops TV fan cam clip where he says, Zah, we're 15th, blood? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So you were 15th.
We're
at
15th,
one point.
yeah.
Yeah.
You were 15.
Brother.
You're 15.
Did we
It's all
finish
coming back.
15th?
I wouldn't have
Have
remembered
we
that.
yet?
That's exactly
That's
what
how
I'm saying.
remembered that
I
clip.
didn't, but I said.
didn't finish 15th
No,
yet.
but I said about being
15
in.
blood.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I do remember
I
that.
said about being in a relegation battle.
That's what you were at the time.
You know what?
January.
After the
It was
first
January.
three,
That was
after
in
the
the
first
January.
3 games of that season, we were near the bottom.
Yeah, but Robbie,
But
this
it's
was
where
January.
you finish.
Is that when it was?
You were 15th.
It was
Oh,
quite early in
season
that season.
January.
Was it
No,
quite
but
early in
it
that
was
season?
15th.
I think it was.
Season
Yeah.
finished
There
in
would have been
January.
relegation
But he
chat
just
in
went,
January.
it's where you finish.
Bro,
We're
listen,
well
finish
halfway
8th.
through.
Get the best out of your
They
players.
might finish
8th.
8th. You don't know.
The way you're going, you better hurry up and start bucking up your
Why was it
ideas.
about us? I was talking about you lot.
When you,
Same thing when you say when it gets to mate ask me, then why don't we let us finish?
yeah.
We're 15th blood. It does come up.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
As I said, right, we
gonna be
finished
watching.
8th.
But it was early in the
And I'm,
season.
I'm on about
No, it
getting
was
the best
January.
out of the
They
players.
might finish 8th.
and
We
as I-
might finish 8th
And
or
as I
9th.
said, right, as I said, we had a
Check
worse
that was
team.
in the January.
We had a
No,
worse
it
team, as I pointed out, right? We had a worse team than United. We had a worse team than United in those
you
times,
did.
right? So
No,
that's
but
what
when
I'm
you say
saying.
that, have you been that
blood.
bad? You have.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't think it was
not really.
January, but anyway.
January.
No, it was early in the
Was
season.
that in January, that
Well,
video?
Connor says was in January, but we're checking Connor's.
I don't think it was.
It wasn't.
It was like the first
It
3
weren't.
games.
So
It was the
that's
first
the-
few games.
that's
of
the
season,
same
and then we went
Connor.
national break.
Yeah.
Hold on, is that not the same
It wasn't.
Connor who came on accused me of lying?
Spurs
Yeah.
were top.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right? And it weren't January. So you're lying. Liar.
I'm not lying, you're lying. AGT smiling. Cozy says AGT smiling whilst the whole panel fight because they suck. Yep.
Wait, what? Who sucks?
Just everyone else apart from me.
Fair.
Taylor Made
Might you
says.
jinx it, you know?
Yeah, well.
So immature.
Why does AGT/Liverpool fans never demand ambition from FSG? I think you find I have done many times, and I actually blame them for us being in this situation, my friend. Clowns think that Trent doesn't owe us a fee. Bigger rat than Torres if he leaves for a free. He can go for 100
See
mil,
all
no
that?
issues. The issue is for free, says Darren. It's like Darren, lad. But he says, how
Do you
does
agree
the
with
North... Got to move on, Rob. How does the North London derby
No,
go?
do you agree with that? Come on, we need to ask you that. You agree with that?
I'd like a fee. I'd like
No,
a
no,
fee.
but you said that clowns thinking that Trent doesn't owe. Why does he owe you a fee?
Because we need some
It's
dollars.
entitlement.
Don't understand
It's
it.
crazy. They're
Anyway,
living
we
their
gotta move
lives
on.
through him,
We
and if
gotta
he doesn't
move.
do everything that they want as fans of the club, he's a traitor.
Yeah, I don't
He
get
can't live his own life. He can't change his mind. Trent wanted to be captain. What if he doesn't want to do that anymore? That's a disgrace. What? Think.
Yeah, you gotta
There's no
move on.
logic going on here. It's all emotion.
So under that
it's
logic
nuts.
from that fan, then Klopp is also a guy who's a
Traitor.
traitor.
Yes, he's a traitor.
Because he was still under contract and he left.
Yep.
Didn't get free for him.
Yep.
You didn't allow no other team.
No other teams. Yeah.
I'd like a fee off Jurgen if he's going to do this. He should stay on his
If
contract.
he's going to Red Bull football, I want 10
Bull
crates
should've
of Red Bull.
He knows what
and
he's
I
done.
want 10 mil.
He knows what he's done. He's left us on a free and he's joined them a few months later. We should have got a fee for Jurgen.
A lot of people always say like Liverpool are one of the best fan base in the country.
We are.
I think you are like one of the best.
Yeah.
100%.
Like,
We are
but
the best, yeah.
this is where it goes the other way with you lot because you actually don't think
Because
sometimes.
we love
There's
too
no,
hard
There's no
sometimes,
logic. It's
innit?
just pure emotion.
We love too hard
It's like one
sometimes.
city, everybody must be in it to win it and die there, or it's over, and everything's crazy.
Okay. How does the North London derby go on the 16th, says Bert. I'm going for... Where is that game?
Emirates.
I think it's at the 15th. I'm going Arsenal win. Come on. God, I hope Arteta just gets sacked to shut up Robbie, says Joe. Robbie, why are you deflecting? Also, Robbie, you need to publicly apologise to AGT. So embarrassing and so shameless.
Apologise to you
Says
for what?
how yes, no.
What am I apologising for?
It doesn't look like there's any apology on its way.
What am I apologising
I don't
for?
think he's
though?
ever
What's the apology
apologised.
for?
What's the apology for?
What
There
for?
has to be a but with the
Listen,
apology.
What
it is what it is.
Defo.
For saying that Salah, I wanted Salah out.
Or saying that Trent will leave?
That's
Remember
another
in the summer we
apology.
told you, right? We gave you the intel. When he was at that party. I
told him.
What, the
LA,
one that
Yeah.
Flex,
Right.
not
Remember?
Flex, Cecil had to
Remember we
twerk
gave him
to
the
get
intel,
him.
was there, yeah.
right? Listen,
$100 and twerk. Yeah?
right,
Him and Kurt's like,
he went through all that trouble, got you the intel about how that secret meeting was carrying on in the VIP.
It wasn't very
Well, no,
secret.
I know,
though,
but they
was it?
gassed themselves from the Chris Brown concert.
Yeah.
When they went, oh yeah, Trent.
No, it wasn't that. It was the Henderson Bellingham almost kiss.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that.
No, it was the walk. It was the walk that Trent and him went on in Qatar. It was the walk, the late night walk.
Do you remember in the World
Mad.
Cup AGT when Jordan Henderson celebrated with Jude Bellingham in Qatar?
And
Bellingham was gonna come to
that
Liverpool.
meant that
You did
Bellingham
say
was.
that.
I was watching.
You did
Yeah,
say
I
that.
was there. I was, yeah.
Madrid are bastards to Liverpool, innit? Took their Champions Leagues, took their players that they want. It's
McManaman
mad.
free. Alonso cheap. Yeah. Arbeloa bargain. Owen bargain. Won the Ballon d'Or 3 years before 8 million. Who else has gone there?
Trent.
Jersey Dudek even fucking went. Sorry for the language, but
Who's come the other way?
Antonio Nunes. And who else?
They don't respect you.
No one.
They don't respect
It's all one way. That's why I'm fed up. That's
Has
why I'm
anyone ever
emotional,
come-
bro. Because it's
Oh,
them,
Ozil
bro.
did good though, didn't he?
Like-
They don't respect
Oh.
you at
Di
all.
Maria,
Honestly, the
And they injured
bargains.
Salah as well in the Champions League.
And they
final.
injured Salah.
Fire
Yeah,
Sociedad,
snapped up
though,
his
innit?
shoulder.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still, they're
they
playing.
didn't give us too many.
time.
They
Yeah.
took
Oh, right.
Jude off us. It's mad.
They gave you Ceballos.
Yeah, it's all one way with them
Did they
guys.
give? Wait, where's
It's all
Baptista?
one way.
Where's Baptista?
Ceballos, you know.
Baptista was
He
there.
was there.
Baptista was.
Yeah, yeah.
Peace.
You gave them Adebayor, innit?
Yeah.
4 goals.
Yeah, Adebayor, yeah.
On
Yeah.
loan.
We
No,
gave
that,
them-
he was from
No,
Man City.
no,
He went
yeah.
from Man City.
They
He was
clean up
Hazard.
from us. Hazard in his prime.
Ronaldo,
Hazard.
Beckham,
Yeah,
Van
Bale,
Nistelrooy.
Rudiger
Ronaldo, Van
Everyone.
Nistelrooy.
Yeah, hold that as well then.
saying,
What do you
everyone.
mean?
Modric,
Hold
they
that.
take everyone.
You're
Yeah.
But we
They
give
took
them,
Courtois
we gave
off us
them
as
our
well.
guys after they achieved
Yeah, Van Nistelrooy.
greatness.
Bro.
They've taken
Greatness at Man
they've taken
United.
Courtois in his prime, Rudiger in his prime on a free, Hazard. We got good money.
Bro,
I
they're
got a
bullies.
free.
They're
got
actually
no
they're
beef.
bullies. They're act-
This is the way of the world. This is the way of the
They're
world.
like that guy that's turned up at school, right? Who's bare fat, right? He's eating all the pies, right? And he goes, he's got no lunch money, and he just goes and bullies all the kids for their lunch money so he can eat. I'm fed up, mate. I'm fed up. Anyway,
I thought
next
you-
up,
When you were speaking to the guy from Real Madrid.
Javier Tebas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's your fault.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've jinxed that as well, haven't I?
Innit?
What?
It's his fault.
Soccer X?
Remember Soccer X over there and thing? He was speaking to the.
Oh yeah.
La Liga
Tebas.
president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wasn't like when you
Liverpool
French
might
camp.
push United further back down like Flex's hairline, says LJ Brown. Yeah, good one. AGT, you did this last year, the same chest beating. United will come strong. United Liverpool form goes out the window. It's war. It is. That's why I've only said 3-0. You know what I mean? In my prediction. Next up, Robbie, you just being disingenuous saying Arsenal weren't as bad as United. Just search AFTV relegation battle and see how many videos come up.
Let's do
I'm
that.
sure we can do that.
I'll fact check.
Yeah, you get onto
On
that.
it.
Big up Mamo. 90
They
Stephen.
might use the term relegation, but we were never in it.
Oh, what? Hang on. So,
It's like us.
so
I
hang
can
on.
imagine Robbie not in the relegation zone.
Please, put it in the thumbnail.
Hi guys, AFTV here. So, Kelechi, what do you make of this situation here? Do you think we're in a relegation battle?
Puts his music
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, but let me just hold on.
Yeah,
Could I just say, right? when people are...
Friend.
Kelechi, we're 15th. Can you please take this seriously?
Can I just... One second. Can I just say, whilst you're searching that...
15th blood.
That fan who said, whilst you're searching that, and maybe find, fans who were saying that.
5 years ago.
What, 1 second.
Here we go.
Right.
Oh, he's got it.
Can you also search...
Judges here.
Can you also search the Manchester United manager saying they're in a relegation battle?
Yeah.
Ruben Amorim.
Yeah.
Right? Did you search that as well?
I'd rather listen to the judges.
there's quite-
The judges
Oh, you
title
rather
says, our defending is terrible. I fear relegation.
Oh, it's like
Terms.
Troops, 5
Terms.
years ago, we could be the next Leeds. We're in a relegation battle.
Any more?
hold on.
Please,
Ruben
give us one
Amorim?
more. Give us
You can
one
say
more.
your manager?
Give us another
Say
one.
I
no.
know it's about you
There
lot.
you go. 5 years ago, Leicester City 2, Arsenal 0. Emery needs to go. Relegation 4.
Emery. The great
Oh,
Emery.
It's late.
There you go.
Surely not.
It's great, actually.
Surely not Emery.
Very good. Right, whilst you have a look, we'll
So
carry
we're
on.
not the same guys you lot were praising a few weeks
Oh,
ago.
no. Got
Just-
excited, sorry.
There was
Got
a
excited.
10-game run of 1-1, lost 7, and drew 2 with Arsenal under Arteta. They were also bottom of the league at some point.
Yeah, we were.
Not as bad,
After 3
says
games.
Stephen. Precise
finished
says,
8th.
Season isn't
remember,
done yet.
when Arsenal wipe
You
up
finish 8th. Do
Chelsea...
you think you finish 8th?
Oh, you were talking about us?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about United.
No, Andy, I'd like to ask you. Do you think you finish 8th?
I
You're
think
deflecting
I
nice
think it's
today,
possible
isn't
for
it?
a top 10 finish.
I'm just saying, all what
No, wait, not top 10. 8th.
What?
8th.
Do I think we'll finish 8th?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You think you
Go on
finish
then.
8th?
Great. It's
If
good
you
to have
want.
aspirations
Yeah.
to finish 8th, isn't it?
Why not?
What we've
Yeah.
learned from this, Robbie, is that when you're going through adversity, the whole fan base during these games can talk about things about relegation.
That's very true,
relegation
but your
form.
manager said it.
So
Our
Your
manager
manager.
you
said
said
it.
we need a shot.
Ruben
Our manager
Amorim
said
said.
it.
Guess-
Ruben
guess-
Amorim said
it.
we're in a
You know why?
relegation
You know why?
battle.
What you also said
So
was...
am I
what you
saying
also
something?
No.
Am I saying something so false when your manager said?
but it's
No,
more
I
the
we're
feel-
not saying
deflection
we're
of
not.
it. It's more
We're
the
not saying we're not.
deflection
It's
that
the
you're doing.
deflection.
What
Just
deflection?
hold it and then
Yeah.
No, we
make
finished
a
8th.
separate point.
No,
It's just
we
good to
finished
see
8th.
that it's a new
That's
year, but
unrelated.
it's the same you.
Yeah.
Same you.
Amorim
Lost
said
bare weight, but
we are
still
in
that guy.
a relegation
Still
battle.
that guy.
Big up, Robbie.
Hey, listen, how dare you?
Oh, how
You're in a relegation battle right now too.
No, we're
If
actually
we are, why
How
are
many
you?
points?
Are you
What's the
ahead?
point
1
difference?
point ahead.
2 points. So why are you not in a relegation zone?
I can actually
Yeah.
confirm that
We
Tottenham
might.
are 2 points ahead
We
of
might.
2 points
Manchester
ahead of
United.
the horrible Man United that are in relegation.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you out. I'm with you.
Right.
I'm-
Remember
I'm-
when
So
Arsenal
we're
wiped
in
Chelsea?
We are the same.
4-0. That's
We are the same.
40 points,
I'm
that's what he's
not
trying to get to.
you.
Yeah.
40
Mad.
points.
40 points.
How many points?
Matisse,
Party.
what props you got
Party.
for me? What
Party.
stuff you got at yard? That's
Yeah.
like,
I'll send it to your yard.
Is there
Oh, wait,
books?
wait.
Is there?
You got,
Just send me.
You got to show it because
Plenty.
we're both.
Yeah,
we're
no.
both there.
I can't relate.
We've both been on the in the
Precise
20s
Science
for
says,
months.
remember when Arsenal wiped Chelsea after that Conte changed his formation and won the title, change his tactics? Bert says,
Very true.
£1 for every super chat if he leaves in the
That's
summer.
a great
Agreed,
point,
Robbie.
you know.
Yeah. Aaron says, when is the inevitable Liverpool dip coming? Liverpool to drop points against United or Forest the week after.
not
If
against
Arsenal can
United.
sign a forward player who can play along the front three this Jan.
He thinks he's actually thinking.
Who thinks what? You heard what I
Because
said
you
about
keep going
my
out,
team.
you keep making that
Think
face.
what, mate?
No, he's doing that
I think the last
face.
3 losses.
Yeah, he doesn't
What do you
think
mean?
that.
I've been as real as it could be.
Abby, here's a stat
Can't,
for you.
what would you do if they?
I'll bury myself. I'll bury myself.
If
Why,
you
you'd
lose,
still be top of the league. It's only
know,
one
but if
loss.
you do-
no,
embarrassing.
if you lose to United,
not
then
that
the
deep.
jinx thing could be on you.
There's so many things that are
Listen,
worse
don't
than
try
worse.
and create this narrative, yeah? What about
No,
when
no,
you
no,
did this?
no.
You jinxed it when
Yeah,
you did
yeah,
that.
all right, but I'm saying
Outside the church.
if you lose to United, the jinx is on.
Don't try and get a clip out of this, yeah? Because
No clips, bro.
People
I'm
see-
But you
facts.
won't lose, though, will
exactly.
You
So
won't.
shush.
You won't lose.
Shush.
Shut
Shut up. Shut up. Hi, Abby. Here's a stat for you.
Hiya.
In the last 30,
Hiya.
in the last 30
Hiya.
games,
Pressure's on
Spurs
you.
have 37 points in the league. Get your hands off my head, blood.
Mind yourself, you know.
Spurs have 37 points in the league. For context, Forest has 37 points this season.
Thanks for that.
Here's a good one, though. Abby loves chiming in when it's in
sorry.
any Arsenal agenda, but needs to focus on not losing possibly 18 games this season.
I'm
Disgraceful.
not
Hashtag
the manager.
Rottenham.
I'm not the manager, and my
hi,
job
Matisse.
is to chime.
Kaiser's back. Hi, Matisse. I would really love it if you could get excited about the biathlon. Then maybe you could do a stream about the biathlon World Championships in
Why
Norway.
don't you?
We'll just move on, I think. My 199 says the 263 tie. Big up to you. We were actually
I
on
saw
the...
Ty on telly last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Celebrating.
Clap him.
Oh,
Big up.
Oh, in the
Yeah, man.
Headphones on, clapping away.
Do you know what? This name 263 Thai originates back from a stream that I think we did during the Euros. Do you
Yeah,
remember
the
that
bus.
stream, Rob? The 263 bus.
Why is that?
When people
yeah,
were
yeah,
saying
yeah.
they
He
saw
takes
him on
that
the
bus.
bus.
Yeah.
So big up the 263 Thai. My 199 super chat is toward the Ahmad funds. Big up DR Sports. First question: opinion on Victor Gyökeres to join United. It seems like a waste of a signing to a terrible club.
Don't think they'll be able to afford it. Right?
Jesus. Second question: do Arsenal go for a big signing or reinforcement? Says SGD.
I'd like to see that. Yeah, we need
But
it.
it won't happen though, will it?
It might do. I don't know about big signing, but we definitely need
So
a forward
a signing. And Spurs, last hope, keep him. If I was a United, have Almiron. Only thing he does better than Ten Hag is talks in press conferences. Jeffrey says, hey you, big up, hey you. Arsenal were 11th when Mikel took over. Abby's Arsenal predictions kill me every week, just so outrageous. It's gold, says Mamo. That Fafana injury, it ain't easy, believe, says Juno. United have more big money flops over the last 10 years than the big six combined. They are letting down England, says Mr. Hussein. Raji says, genuine question. If Chelsea change managers again, do their fans keep resetting their expectations and say we're in our first season?
Sorry. Get rid of who? The manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
No, if.
No. There's no getting rid of the manager with these sporting directors. No.
Okay.
No.
Sean says, Abby is truly blessed. No matter what happens with Spurs or City, she can still stay happy knowing that her third team, Liverpool, is flying high. Nice. Sai says Liverpool 12, Man United 0. That's his prediction, not mine. Peter says, my Christmas is on the 7th of Jan. We play Liverpool on the 5th. They've ruined the Catholic Christmas, New Year's, and now mine. Big up the panel from Macedonia. Shout out to you, man. Abby, can you name the GOAT of Spurs who helped and inspired them to win the League Cup in 1999 as captain? He's the GOAT of Spurs. I think his name is. I think his initials are SC.
Oh, I don't know who that would
and
be. But
his
big
name
up
is
Alan
Sol
Nielsen.
Campbell.
Big up Alan Nielsen.
Okay, move on. Peter, AGT, you're getting my boy Maskimovic from Red Star Belgrade. As a Red Star fan, he's a diamond. Please look after him. He won't be a flop like Grujic or Markovic. And as a United fan, I hate that you've got him. Well, we haven't got no one yet. Funny how Robbie doesn't know why to apologise. So for awfully and shamelessly accusing AGT that he wanted Liverpool to sell Salah, says how yes, no. Flex, would you take my Macedonian G, Kulusevski? I know where he lives. I'll recruit him in the summer. He's not Swedish. He just plays for them.
Kulusevski. We're talking about saying Kulusevski.
Apparently he's
Would I
more Macedonian than
Yeah, but the
Swede.
question is, would I take him away?
It's true.
Of course you would.
He would
Malone?
die. He would
I'm
die
aware.
at Man United.
Everyone would.
Game-
Until we get them all in at the
I've
same
seen
time.
what Kulusevski looks like with no confidence. He would die there. He's stepped.
Yeah. Game week 21 in 22, Arsenal was 5th. Game week 21 in 25, United are 14th. We are not the same. Haaland, stay humble here, creates a curse on City. United beat City and passed our curse to United. Hope United beat Liverpool and pass our curse to them. Says Jam Jars. And Black Hole, the last one, says Manchester Reds, rise to a red day. Shield shall be broken. From Orlingas to Anfield, we need a favour. Get a draw, please.
What if they got a draw?
I'm burying myself. It doesn't
Drink
matter. Yeah. My own funeral.
You won't.
I'll
To
host
be
it.
fair, you won't.
Nah. Right, that's all the
Come on,
super
you
chats
know.
done, guys.
Come on, could something? Anthony?
Spells.
Are you
no.
mad?
Did you just say rap
Why
this
did you
up?
say that?
Yeah, right.
You're still asking for 2025, you know. We're
You're
going New
asking
Year, Robbie.
for-
And you're asking for old flops to do something.
Yeah.
Anthony.
No, but you know, sometimes as a player, you can turn your career around.
Yeah, not him.
Yeah.
What's Alanga's first name?
Career done.
Anthony.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's the one they need.
Right, don't forget to enter this week's Jackpot Sevens on the FairPlay app. Download the app by clicking the link in the description or scanning that QR code on the screen. FairPlay is offering new users, as I said earlier, a chance this week for a free 1-week entry with the Jackpot promo code. So get involved. The jackpot prize, as we know, is £700,000 in cold hard cash. Imagine if one of us does
If you did
actually
would
win
you
that
give me-
one
would
day.
you share it?
Yeah, we had this
We
discussion.
had this
Great,
chat.
wouldn't it?
I
Oh,
give
is that
you
nothing?
£5 each.
I said I would give you all money, including the
How
back
much?
room.
How much?
But I do remember he
5K,
said they
innit?
wouldn't.
Yeah. You're not, if I win
Oh,
it,
so
you
we'll
ain't
give you
getting
10
any
grand.
money.
I said that I would give you all 10 grand,
Yeah,
including
okay.
Kenya, including Jason, including
Good.
Haas.
But not Flex.
No, because he said he wouldn't give me any, and I think that's just a
Didn't say I
selfish
wouldn't
way
give you
to
any.
be.
I didn't
I
say
agree
that.
with you, Abby. I'm with you.
10
I didn't say that.
I've
You're
got
not
700 grand, and I can't help my friends out.
I didn't say
Started
that.
off.
I said I'd evaluate what I'm going to spend
Each.
it on first, get financial
And
advice,
production.
and then see what I've got.
we'll
And just
talk,
spend
we'll
it all straight away.
Oh,
How much would you give us, Rob?
That's a lot.
I love what Abby said. 10
10.
grand each.
Yeah, that's nice, man. Well, that is up for grabs, the 700k.
That flicks
How do you know
tight.
I might
Yeah.
not give you 9?
Ah, this guy.
You wouldn't even buy me a coffee. You won for 600 quid. You
How
wouldn't
do you
buy
know
me a
it's not 8?
coffee.
How do you know it's not 8.5?
Anyone get coffee or floats
No, I
for
mean-
these big old winnings?
No.
I'm
Why?
sorry.
I will get you a coffee,
Well,
though.
You,
Thank
he
you.
won 400. Nothing.
I'm
80
getting her a
grand,
coffee.
What about
Fucking hell.
me?
Give me 80 grand. If I've got 700
What do
grand,
you
I'll
want?
give
You
you
wouldn't
80.
even in this fair play for
I like
work.
something to change.
80K.
I got fair play on the
That's
channel.
actually mad, you know, when you
Yeah,
do
the 480 quid.
10K is 80K.
Thanks, mate.
Not even a wine gum.
All right.
I'll get you
When
a
you
wine
come
gum,
from
mate.
real poverty, yeah,
You are a winer,
you don't
to
think
be
of
fair.
richness of like just throwing it away. You think, right, how can I
It's
stay
not
like that?
What?
I'll invest it for you lot, and I'll
Yeah, I
give
need
you
a
the
pro
profits.
investment.
No, I would give.
Chelsea
I would
fan
like
investing
friends
my
to be
money.
all
No
right.
thanks.
Doesn't make sense. But remember that Fair Play is the lap that allows you to lock in your bets with your mates, as well as win big pools on the community sweepstakes or predictor
Maybe
games.
not 10 grand
I
each.
can't lie, we've been loving this Fair Play Jackpot 7 so far this season.
Maybe 5.
Remember, you must be in the UK and 18. Please gamble responsibly. Are there any super chats to finish off the show?
coffee, though.
No, there isn't. As Abby goes to buy us all a coffee,
But I've got 6 quid.
I'll buy you a coffee. I'll buy you a coffee.
£6.67.
Yeah, what you getting
Look
us for
at
lunch?
us.
Yo,
I'll
Sammy,
buy you.
what you getting us for lunch? We've got 6 quid. What are you doing?
Wait, hold on. You
you
won,
getting us for
how
lunch?
much did you win?
He won like
600.
600.
You won
590.
500. You've won 9 quid. I've won £6. Why am I buying you lot
Yo,
coffee?
where are we going for lunch? Where are we going for lunch?
2 for 2, Sam.
Test-
Oh,
Literally-
yes, Real Betis put in a bid for Anthony.
What?
Imagine that.
Really? How
Don't know
much?
how real it is.
No,
That
that'd be a
can't
loan.
be real.
Real Betis want to sign Anthony on loan with an option to buy, and have offered United a proposal
Oh.
that would cover a small part of his 12 million a year salary.
That's my favourite Spanish team, you
12,000
know.
a week wages. There was
Source caught offside.
Source
Caught
Heinz.
lying.
What like?
Right.
Barefaced.
Oh
Guys,
shit, they follow me. No, shout out. Caught offside. Shout out, caught offside.
shameless, man. Shameless.
Get out of here,
Cover
man.
the teams,
Cut-
man.
Nah, waste
true.
man, waste man, waste man.
cut this shit, man.
Oh, we got to work.
Right, we are gonna end it there,
Should have
people.
followed me as well.
Just to
You're a
reiterate,
waste
yeah,
man,
if
bro.
you hold 8,
Sausage.
we're going to push the show back, yeah?
Even regardless of what the result is, if you push the show back,
That's a chat with Jason. We'll have to chat to the boss.
yeah,
If it's-
exactly.
if
It
it's-
might not even be
We'll have
feasible.
to chat
We're there
to the
making
gaffer.
plans. Production's like, why they say this?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
whatever.
But if
Hass
it's 8,
is
we
like,
will
oh,
have
I've got a date, man. What? Right, listen. Thank you for watching this show. I can tell already, whatever happens this weekend, Monday is going to be an absolute non-misser. You
Happy New
cannot
Year.
miss that show on Monday. Happy New Year to every single person watching this one. Big up to you guys. Good to see you back around the table. We will see you on Monday. Take care.